Uh-oh.
Can I just sit way back here?
Steven, it's about time you noticed.
I'm low like usual.
New mic. You all have new mics?
Sounds like
Y'all just talk for a while.
Okay, well, it sounds like Hot Shot has
first
the...
of all,
Uh-oh.
he's in big trouble.
Uh-oh. Get somebody on the phone?
Guard is off.
Hey, get that dude on the phone.
Oh, no.
I know what you want to
Calling this
say.
early?
Yeah, be thankful.
Man, Hot Shot, you are just...
How are you there, Terry?
I'm good. How are you?
All right.
Yeah.
Somebody going to be in trouble?
Yeah, someone's about to get...
No, actually, it's interesting,
Is it?
but
Yeah, you sound okay.
it could be worse.
Okay. Well, that's good.
What are you doing there? You got the hair going, a little center part. You got the little
Martini
sparkly
glass.
top on. What do you got going on today? Something's going on today. What's going on?
Well, you know, I can't really tell you.
I do know. I know you
I
can't.
can't tell you what's
I know
going
you
on.
can't.
Uh-huh.
Something going on. Full makeup.
Of course.
Absolute perfected war paint.
Got my nails redone.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What's going on today?
I can't tell you.
Well.
You know what's going on.
Well, then I won't get my paycheck from JD.
She wants to look good for you,
Do you have lip liner on too or something like that?
No.
There's nothing on your lips.
Nothing
Not
on
a
my
thing.
lips. Not a thing.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow.
But there's something going on today.
No, there's not.
All
really.
right.
Seriously.
Oh, seriously, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All joking aside now.
Okay. How are you then?
I'm great.
Yeah, you feeling good?
Yeah, I am.
You smelling good? Jeez. Well, then let's begin the show.
Okay, let's do.
What's going on in the world there, Terrence? So,
Well-
first off, I mean, with you personally, don't pick up your stories.
Oh, wow. I'm
Too
just
early
so
for
used
stories.
To, well, I
How's the
almost have a walking baby. Charles almost walking.
Wow.
He is taking a couple steps.
Steven, you almost got a walking baby yet?
No, not yet.
Walking all over Amy's bowels or what?
Oh, I know. Can't wait for that.
Hmm?
I don't think we feel it moving yet.
Wow.
Don't feel the
Wait till that
flutters.
day.
Oh, God.
Steven's a big crier.
Is he?
He cried when he heard the heartbeat. He cried when he found... And I guess that's not necessarily out of the
Norm, no.
norm. It's a little bit...
Well, first time daddy, you
A
know.
little bit cake eater for me, but
Well,
still.
but we
Cried
already
when they-
know he's a cake eater, so.
So when he feels that first roll, and it's more of a roll,
Yeah.
as I recall, than a kick when you feel the first one.
Right.
The roll of some limb, you know he's going to break down.
Oh, I know.
Oh, it's just going to be pathetic.
He breaks down with every new roll. It's a special moment.
There were some rolls outside in the kitchen the other day. He just broke down in tears.
He said, all right.
Yes. Well, he broke down in tears because he found out everyone had eaten them all. But that's all right.
But yeah.
At least I have emotions.
Wow. Oh, so what are you saying? The T-Man's a cold-hearted man?
Well, he's...
Stone cold T-Man?
Well...
I guess that's what I'm saying.
Wow.
Oh, I don't know.
And I guess I can't argue. I long for the day when I can cry again, Terry.
Do ya?
Ah,
But no,
come on, make me cry.
don't see any reason.
Do something.
There's nothing I can
I'm in
do.
a real crying drought. Come on.
Are you?
Gotta water the plantation. Come on. Make me cry.
Huh. Let's see.
Damn shame. Put on that movie Two Brothers.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's the last time you tried.
You guys see Two Brothers yet?
No.
Y'all suck, man. Here I am telling you, it's the only movie I've ever cried in basically my adult life. And you don't go out and buy Two Brothers?
No,
We have to bring it in, like fraternity vacation. You gotta bring that
No,
stuff in
no.
first.
Vacation
No.
in for Hot Shot.
Work a little harder.
What, you didn't make Hot Shot go out and buy fraternity vacation?
That's because you can't find Fraternity Vacation.
You found it?
No. You can't find it.
Okay, well, you could
You
tell
can
Hot
find-
Shot where to find the fraternity vacation, and
All right,
you
you
could
know
have
what?
purchased
All right,
it.
I'll go order for Two Brothers right now.
Never mind. It's all right.
We wanted to see your copy. The
Yeah,
one-
my copy's the other one that makes you cry.
Wet with T-Man tears.
Yes. Ooh.
All right, I'm just telling you, man.
I know.
You go out and see all these waste of time movies.
I don't
like Schindler's List or
I can get it.
What's
yes.
the penguin one?
Yeah, the Penguin
March of the
movie.
Penguins.
My
That's what I'm talking
girlfriend
about.
went, took her daughter, and said it was like so good.
I just cannot even imagine myself in that movie. I know it's being talked about. I
Oh,
know.
yes.
I don't even know what the talk is.
it's a documentary.
Right,
about,
I know.
right?
I've heard that part, and I know that people are It's catching on like wildfire. But this is going to be one of the things I refuse to do.
Well, no, she
Go to a movie where penguins are just waddling around.
They're not just waddling.
Well, that's pretty much the gist of it.
They're living their lives.
They are. Talking about how doting the fathers are and how,
Is that what it's about?
Yes,
It's about the penguin family and how they take care of each other?
Yes.
They're monogamous.
Yes, they're yeah, they are.
Yes.
And how
Are they homosexual penguins?
I don't know if that was touched
then you go.
on.
No, I'm just interested in all that because that's the only thing that leads me to believe. I'm very much a person, and this debate is going to get hotter and hotter as time passes on. You can start to feel the debate even gaining more and more momentum every year that passes. Is homosexuality a learned thing, a choice, if you will, or is it a biological, predetermined wiring decision?
Wiring decision.
Now, if there are no homosexual penguins, if there are no homosexual animals in the wild kingdom, that's the only thing that makes me feel as though that maybe it's a learned and a choice kind of situation.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
I do.
Because generally, I'm one who strongly believes that homosexuality, true homosexuality, not this, I'll try it out, I'll experiment homosexuality. True homosexuality is a wiring kind of predetermined decision.
Right.
But, he said, breaking his new microphone, but...
Yeah, just testing it out.
Right. If there are no gay animals, well, then that would lead me to believe that maybe I'm wrong. So, do they address in this document? I'm sorry, what's that?
Well, I was going to say, I don't think that if, there are gay penguins in this movie, they're going to emphasize that this penguin is gay.
I think you may have a point there. Okay, speaking of the gayest penguins in the West, as I was saying, Terry. Yes.
You are a penguin, Terry.
I'm a penguin
Actually,
today.
if you were to find a human penguin, you would nominate Terry as one of the possibilities.
If she had to be one animal.
Right.
Let me be a penguin.
If we had
laid up duck, honey.
Wow, how about John being very perceptive there? If we had to identify you and make any kind of
we have phone problems.
Correlation between you and an animal,
It would be a penguin.
I think I may have to go penguin.
Well, I guess I'll take that as a compliment, only because, according to my girlfriend who saw this movie, she said that the mothers.
She fell in love with penguins.
Well, yeah, she said that mothers are like it's crazy. They're very parallel to humans in the way they
don't let their penguins out of the room.
Yeah, that kind of thing. They're very possessive,
penguins.
but they're like
No haircuts.
like one of the.
Jesus. Okay, well, I don't know if that's part of the movie.
Like one of the mom penguins, like lost its baby and like tried to steal another penguin's baby.
Well, that seems fair.
And then the other mothers ganged up on her and tried to beat her down. And
Really?
stuff. It was crazy. Yeah, she was amazed at just how.
Remember when I said I have absolutely no interest and I don't see myself at all possibly going to see this movie?
Yeah.
You just kind of piqued my curiosity a little bit.
Yeah.
I got to be honest.
And she also said that
If there's
fathers
gonna
are
be
very doting too and very.
If there's a penguin beatdown somewhere in this movie.
She said there is a penguin beatdown.
Wow.
Yeah, they're trying to steal each other's babies and stuff.
Yeah, I know. You mentioned that part.
Yeah, crazy.
So it's just like humans.
Wow.
That's what, yeah.
Is there a penguin carjacking?
I don't know. Maybe a drive-by, but.
The T-Man.
Ladies, Britney Spears and Kevin Federline live their chaotic lives on TV every week.
Yeah.
But Saturday was supposed to be a private, joyous day, a baby shower for the pop princess with family and friends at a home in Malibu. Instead, it looked like a war zone, arriving guests having to file past fire engines and sheriff's cruisers. So is it true a photographer was shot outside the shower?
Oh, dear.
Yes, and Extra has the tape of the aftermath. Paparazzi photog Brad Diaz was bathed in blood when he was struck in the leg with a lead pellet. It's unclear who fired the shot, but Diaz believes it was one of Britney's bodyguards. Extras learned the very angry Shutterbug has already hired an attorney and is considering a massive lawsuit. Britney's reps had no comment by our deadline. No arrests have been made in the case, but there is an ongoing investigation by the Sheriff's Department.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what happened to my microphone, but I'm glad they come in here to screw everything up.
Yeah. Don't you love it?
Anyone there?
No. Barely.
I'm in the corner of the room.
Yeah. Shot's way over there.
It's really nice to do this without our permission.
Mm-hmm.
All right, best of T-Man.
The T-Man.
All right, this going to work now. What's the deal?
How about don't know.
I don't even want to. If I start talking about Terry, I'm just going to get on a roll, and I'm going to say things that people don't want to hear.
Okay.
All right? And I'm not talking about the people in the audience. They probably want to hear it. Yeah. I'm talking about the people who work around here.
All right.
All right.
Gotcha.
But we worked hard over the past, 10, 15 minutes?
Yes.
And think we fix things. We have no engineering backgrounds.
Right. So who needs an engineer?
And yet, it just seems that we are much more capable than the people that actually fix stuff around here.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
I'm going to clock in for Kelly L's salary.
That's right.
Kelly L's salary.
While he's home, I'm doing his job.
I like Kelly L. Just when it comes to fixing something.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I like him when he's here.
Right?
Not when he's home.
I like seeing him around the office. Is he the guy who's responsible for this?
He is.
Really?
Correct.
I don't know, man. I would deflect the blame somewhere else.
He's almost too cool to do something like this.
I don't know. Who? It's not Mario, is it? Is it Mario?
No, because Kelly L is his boss.
Who was that English guy who used to walk around here? It's his fault.
I don't know.
He's been gone for years.
Oh, he's been gone for years?
I never saw him when he worked here either, by the way.
Good to know that you know people that are still here.
He was the head engineer, Stephen.
Yeah, no, I know.
What happened to him?
Right?
Yeah, was that the guy?
Yeah.
Right.
People from England don't know about electronics.
What happened to him?
He left to pursue other opportunities. He's working in the international division with Weeman.
Right.
he's the night manager at Radio Shack.
I see. Well, that's a big step up.
These AA batteries will work great for you.
I just don't know how to put them in. All right, what else?
It all should fall on Power's shoulders, though, I think.
Steven sounds really low now. You might want to boost your mic, Steven.
Oh, okay.
All right, there you go.
Is that better?
And no. Well, I realize now we can hear you better. That's a damn shame.
Sorry.
That sound good.
All right, what's going on in the world? Please change the subject. What's happening?
This is something kind of interesting. Harry Potter is the most requested book by the Al-Qaeda prisoners at Guantanamo Bay.
Harry Potter?
Yes, got to get that Harry Potter in.
Yes.
Jeez.
Now, is there any reason as to why that should be, Terry? Why should Harry Potter? Because most of the Al-Qaeda detainees are about, 21 years old, and they've read all the books up till this point. They got to keep up with the saga of young Harry and his wizard-like ways.
Right. They want to know what a wizard's sleeve really looks like.
Oh, jeez. Well,
without getting in trouble for
so
it.
the only thing more requested than Harry Potter is Terry Free? Well, if I'm an Al-Qaeda detainee at a prison in Guantanamo Bay, Terry, my most requested book, or the book I would most, asked to read would be like Count of Monte Cristo or Escape from Alcatraz. Right. That would make more sense to me.
Yeah,
you can tunnel with a spoon?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Why, Harry? Why do you want to sit in prison reading something that can't serve you any good?
I don't know.
Count of Monte Cristo, gives you that fortitude to start digging. Have you seen that movie, Terry?
I have. Very good.
You've seen it from beginning to end? Because you don't see many movies from beginning to end. You've seen the movie from beginning to end?
Yes, I have.
Mm-hmm. Well, then you know. You know. Mm-hmm. I don't know what you know, but you probably know.
No,
what's it up to?
They just dig.
You haven't seen the movie?
I haven't. No.
Oh, jeez, man.
It's a very good movie.
You're seeing all the wrong movies, Stephen.
Yes.
What else? What else?
This is also kind of funny. Bravo teamed up with TV Guide to poll America on reality TV, and they found that Jessica Simpson and Nick Lachey are the reality star couple that most Americans would trust to raise their children.
That's why I have in my will, Terry.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. Anything should happen.
Sure.
Kid goes immediately over to Jessica and Nick.
Sure.
I call him Jack.
Jack?
Mm-hmm. Drac.
Oh, yeah. Sharon and Ozzy were second, by the way.
Yes, well, that makes perfect sense.
Oh, yeah. Healthy kids come from there.
Obviously, most of our kids are destined to become drug addicts. Might as well start early. With Ozzy, yes. Ozzy and Sharon. Mm-hmm. That's terrific.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you know who was third, Terry?
Who?
This guy! The best part about that is he was saying that long before I put him on the air. We caught him in midstream there,
The only
Terry.
problem is, T-Man, I'm trying to tell Pasty something.
What's that?
And Pasty, for what unknown reason, will not listen.
Has to be an unknown reason. I can't think of
You're
one.
coming across the air, but you are on the air. But you're... audio is not as strong as it normally is.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm trying to pace that. Pace like, T-Man, hold on, click.
Well, that would be an important thing for Pasty to know. If that's what John is trying to do, what does he have to do? Throw up smoke signals?
No, your audio is...
I heard you, and I'm actually saying for once you're making a point that is a correct one. Pasty should take that seriously. What the hell is Pasty doing in there?
Whoa.
Yeah, I called you a peckerwood bitch.
Oh, jeez.
Because Pasty Day...
All right, Pasty.
I'm trying to tell him something.
Yes, and Pasty doesn't take you seriously. I wonder why. Pasty.
Ask people...
All right, Pasty, why don't you jump on some other phone lines and find out from some other callers if what John is saying is accurate, if we don't sound as strong on the over the radio as normal,
You're not on the air, though.
Oh, that's nice to know. Yeah, that's usually a bonus for a morning radio show.
Well, maybe John needs to try and turn up his volume.
We're not as strong, radio. Meaning what, John? What is your definition of not as strong? We're not as.
You're not.
You haven't said anything to make me laugh this morning, T-Man. I don't know what the hell's going on. What does that mean? You're not as strong.
You're not as strong. You're not when you come across with your points. Your points are not as strong.
So I'm just not as persuasive this morning as usual.
I guess so.
What does that mean? Not as strong.
God. You're quieter.
What? Quieter.
You're quieter.
So you
quieter.
Maybe he's got extra wax in his ears this morning.
Extra? Like there was any room for more? John.
7-second delay to kick in. Here we go.
Okay, yes. Turn it up.
That's what you sound like.
Okay, yes,
man.
please. I want to hear. Turn it up.
Room for more?
John. 7-second delay to kick in. Here we go.
Okay, yes.
That's what you sound like.
Okay, yes,
man.
please. I want to hear. Turn it up.
That's too loud for me, Terry.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. I say we turn it down. John.
You're quieter though.
John. Oh, geez, he just passed out, Terry. He got electrocuted.
Hello, Madam Matthews.
Uh-oh, that's his chat line that he called accidentally.
Turned on the Playboy channel or something.
Yeah. Wow.
What are the callers saying there, Pastela? You know what? Why don't I just punch up the callers and find out what they're saying?
Okay.
Is John out of his mind?
Yes.
Are we learning this morning?
Or
We're just this morning, huh?
Oh, there you go. Now all of a sudden you're loud.
Oh, now we're loud.
Yeah. See, I told you it's amazing what that volume button does.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go. Now all of a sudden you're loud.
Yeah, you can tell the difference.
Let me tell you something. This is a landmark moment in the history of radio. Mm-hmm. You're on the air.
You guys sound fine. He's crazy.
Oh, wow.
Like we didn't know that?
Thanks for the diagnosis, doctor.
Yeah.
You're on the air. Hello? Hello?
Someone's getting ready to turn.
Oh, you're on the air. Hello? Yeah.
Hey, you need to tell that little bitch to call back when he's laid off the sauce.
Oh. Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
All right, I will.
T-Man Show, what's up?
Hey, John.
Yeah, what's up, man? What's cracking?
Hey, you need to lay off the sauce, you little bitch.
Oh, bitch, I got your sauce, honey. I got your sauce.
Get off my nuts. You're going to get back on gays, you little... Yeah, just shut
what
up.
are you going to say, bitch? That's what I thought. Thanks for your call.
What's up and go...
Thanks for your call. Good morning. The T-Man Show is crazy. Good morning. You're on the air. Good morning. You're on the air. What's up?
Steven and John, a dickhead.
Okay, well, thanks for your call.
Mm-hmm. Steven and John?
Uh-huh.
That's quite the daily double there.
I know.
All right, John. Thanks for helping us out. Yes, John.
He's still going.
If you would like to apply for a job as a chief engineer here at the station, I think you have all the qualifications. Yes.
TheTmanShow.com.
That's right.
You'd be a great engineer. The mustard stains are already on the shirt. Be perfect.
Do I usually have a windscreen on my phone?
ThyroidDisease.com.
No.
Ow.
I guess you need one now.
Oh, no.
You don't normally.
No wonder I can't see you around. All right. Anyhow. What? Huh? Oh, thanks, John. Yeah, no more calls for John. One more call?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, you're on the
Good morning,
yes.
T-Man Show. What's
I'm
up?
sorry.
Hey, what's going down, John? It's Big Kitty from Tacoma, man.
Hey, what's cracking, dog?
Nothing, man. When you gonna make it down to the south end on here, man?
So we can beat you to a pulp.
John, you're getting appearance requests.
I'm talking about Tacoma, man.
Why do you want John to make an appearance?
Bug-eyed looking little
Oh,
trick.
jeez.
Oh, wow.
Bug-eyed looking little trick. Is that the way he treats his fans?
He's trying to be nice. Yeah, big
Kenny.
Kenny.
I like what you do, man. Why you tricking?
Why am I what?
Why you tripping, man? I just called to say I like what you do, man. I listen to you every morning.
Well, thanks for being a fan, but I don't like Tacoma.
What you don't like about Tacoma, man? Because we keep it real
Tacoma's
down
got
here.
Roma, man. They stink. You stink.
Yes.
I can smell you through my phone line.
No, that's you, John.
Yeah, take a shower.
Yes.
All right.
All right, dude.
Yeah.
Big
John, that's not how you treat your fans.
No.
That's the way I treat my fans, but that's not the way you should treat your fans, John.
Gee, man, you got so many fans, you don't even know what to do with them.
That's a good point. All right, yeah. Very well said. Whatever. Thank you, John.
No, F it, man.
Right.
Yeah, back to bed.
Okay. The T-Man. Oh, look at the cat dragged in, Terry. There's an engineer here in the studio.
Wow, in
and
person.
And he's fully equipped with a flashlight. He is ready for action.
What is he, coal mining?
Well, you never know what you have to dig up.
Now, the truth of the matter is, I used to very much enjoy going off on the engineers, Terry, when there'd be an audio problem. But now, I'll be very honest, this is kind of a problem that's developed. I used to dislike a lot of the engineers that worked here, and I used to go off on them, and I used to make it clear that I thought they sucked.
Yes.
And the reality is, they've all been fired. Now the only ones that are left, I honestly like.
Right.
That's what's developed.
Whoa.
That's what's developed over the years. So the problem is, when there's an audio problem like there is this morning, when there's a technical problem, and my instincts are to go off on these guys, I remember that I liked these guys, and
Right.
all the ones that I hated, they got rid of, they fired. So I got a problem.
It's like, so how do you go off on these people?
So here's Mario with his stupid little flashlight.
Ready to go, but he was here in a minute,
In a
man.
studio. No, he wasn't here in a minute. He was
Well,
here.
but
It
he
took
got
him.
here.
It took him an hour to get here. He should have been here at 6 o'clock.
Well, true, but I mean, he
After
got
we
here.
called him, it was
yeah,
quick.
after we called,
But
he was
now
very prompt.
I feel rest assured he's here with his flashlight, and things are about to get completely fixed around here, Terry.
Nurse scalpel.
In a well-lit studio with lights ad nauseum. He comes walking in with his flashlight to make sure things are on a good working level.
Yes.
Well, Mario, you'll be happy to know that we tinkered with some of the equipment around here, and we believe we fixed it.
Oh,
So it's
he
all right.
loves
All right,
it.
you okay there?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I'm glad you brought the flashlight. Didn't bring a toolbox, or doesn't have a belt on with a.
I got the tools.
Oh, you do have the tools?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He has a tiny little wrench, Terry, or a little screwdriver.
Boy, that's a big tool. His flashlight
Yes,
is
I'm
like.
sure that impresses the ladies.
That's what gets them.
Quite the oversized tool there.
Makes it a valuable pocket knife.
Mario,
Yes.
do you hear my problem? Do you understand my dilemma?
Yes, I
when
do.
When my instincts tell me to start screaming about the engineers, I remember that the only ones left, the only 3 engineers we have left are the people that I like, Terry.
I know.
That English guy that I despised got fired.
It's the
He's
first I'm
gone.
hearing of it. The first I'm hearing of it.
That's what he kept saying, the English guy.
Oh, you're doing an impersonation of
Yes,
the guy?
yes.
Of the, wait, the guy that used to... I was wondering what he was doing over there. I thought he was spazzing out or something. I never talked to the guy, so I don't know what he really sounded like. I heard he was an Englishman, and I just passed him in the hall, and he just looked like he was too above getting his hands dirty, Terry. That's the impression he gave off. Like Mario tries. That's all I ask, is that the engineers care, Terry.
Yep.
Just show me that you care.
Right.
And I'm going to start liking you. But the English dude, who used to be Mario's boss, who he's making fun of now because he's not around anymore, he's all tough guy-like. I'm sure he would have done that if he was still working here, Terry.
I would have.
Of course you would.
Right.
He gave off the impression like he was way too good to fix anything.
Yeah.
Now, that's a problem when you're an engineer.
You think?
All right? He would always delegate it to someone else, and I don't like that policy.
Right.
You always felt like you were bugging him when you asked him for something. Okay, we're not on the air. Can you help us? Oh, the transmitter at the Cougar Mountain.
Right.
Jeez.
But Mario will at least come in with his flashlight and try. He won't fix anything, but he'll try. Mario,
Yes.
how old are you?
27.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
And how would you categorize your social / sex and emotional life?
Social life is great. Sex life in the tank right now.
Oh, jeez.
Wow, he's so honest and open about that.
Yeah, in the tank.
And emotionally, you feel like you're emotionally sound. You're emotionally a wreck.
No, I'm fine.
Now, why is your sex life pretty much null and void? Why? When was the last time you had a sexual experience there, Mario? I mean, you're a guy who's doing rather well for himself at 27. You have a flashlight and a little wrench.
You do better than that.
Maybe it's just a tool. They don't like the tool.
Right. All right. Don't make jokes. All right. I'm asking for a little serious news.
Okay.
If you were the joke maker, maybe it'd be the Mario show at 3 to 7 with Dirty Harry. But
Thanks.
there's a real talent on from 3 to 7. Obviously, that's clear. Yeah, right. So, why is your sex life non-existent? You're a 27-year-old man. You're basically in the prime of your sexual life. What the hell's going wrong?
Not gonna have sex with just anybody.
Wow, we have a lot of that.
That seems to be the typical.
theme here.
I don't know what ever happened to I'll have sex with just anybody.
Yeah, epidemic going around.
You know?
Wussy
I mean,
boys.
I'm married and I'll have sex with just about anybody. I mean, that was always my philosophy.
Yeah.
I mean, I always liked the prettiest girls. That was always the case. But if it came down to it, I would settle in a heartbeat.
Sure.
Yeah, pretty schmitty.
Whatever. Now, why is that an issue? Why should that stop you, Mario? Why should you be choosy?
Well, I just don't want it to fall off. All of a sudden one day
geez.
just falls off. That's my whole thing. I just was raised right, and Dad says,
Raised right.
So you're insinuating I was raised wrong.
No, I didn't say that
that's
either.
basically what you're saying.
No, it's not what I'm saying.
Because I made a contrast on how different I am to you in philosophy, and you're saying you were raised right, so that indicates that I was raised wrong. Which may be right.
You're the T-man, though.
Oh, jeez.
Something
Now,
different.
you mentioned fall off. What are you talking about? What are you referring to when you talk about falling off? You talking about your pecker? What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
You have a disease or anything like
You
that?
think to put it in somewhere, it's just going to explode on contact?
You could.
That would be one hell of a sexually transmitted disease. Screw this. Go for tests and wait it out.
Right.
There should be a STD somewhere in the future where you just stick it in and it explodes.
Yep. Yes, you have an STD.
And there's no doubt about it.
Right.
You just put it right in there, and you lose it forever. That would be gambling.
You like to gamble, though, don't you, T-Mac?
She was really hot. It was worth it. Pecker roulette. I got to pee out of a hole.
Pecker roulette.
Okay, Mario.
Yes.
I don't think you should say that with a flashlight in your hand. Anyhow, it seems like everything's in working order around here. Do you have a girlfriend or no?
Single right now.
You're single.
I'm dating.
You're dating?
Wow.
How's that go? Why is Kendall there smiling? Is Kendall like your confidant around here? Kendall's a lot of people's confidants. Do you know a lot about Mario's life?
Mario and I are good friends.
Oh, jeez.
She's good friends with everybody, though.
She's one of those who has to be good friends with everybody, has to be liked by everybody, wants to make it clear that she's friends with everybody. Nobody hates me. I'm Kendall. So you and Mario talk about his social life, is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he confides in you?
Well, I don't know about that. Maybe.
Do you give him advice?
Sometimes I try.
Do you realize that all the time that you're talking to him, he's imagining plowing the fields with you? Are you aware of that? That all he's thinking about is bringing you the ruckus? That's the way it works?
That's not true.
That is
He's
very
thinking
true.
about other girls that we're talking about.
No.
He's got a couple of these girls lined up on the side.
Oh, now she wants
Mario's a player.
Right.
Sure he is.
I wish you would quit talking to me. She has huge boobs.
Unbelievable. So you have no idea that all the time you're talking with Mario, all he's thinking about is there any way I could just turn her upside down?
Wow, upside down? Not just over, upside
I'll
down.
drive this hot patroller.
Wow.
Are you aware of that? You don't believe that to be true?
I don't believe that to be true, so obviously I'm not aware of that.
Mario, do you want to tell her the truth? Do you want to tell her that I'm right, or you want to tell me that I'm wrong?
I'm going to tell you that this is your show. You're right, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? You're telling me I'm wrong. Like, if you had an opportunity to have sex with Kendall, you would turn it down?
Yeah.
Now, why would you do that?
Is she just not your type?
No.
Why?
Because I understand her morals and values that she upholds.
Wow. I'm not used to hearing this kind of stuff. It's kind of crazy.
So it's such bullcrap.
Breed of radio people, and I hate them.
What does that even mean? What morals and values are you talking about? She's even laughing at that. Yeah, well, trust me, as soon as she gets in Italy, her morals and value go out the window. Go ahead. What are you referring to? Be more specific.
Because I know she's her little wholesome, good self. You don't want to corrupt someone like that.
Right.
Oh, and you're the
engineer of the day.
Yeah.
So, if she decided to, considering that you're aware that she has morals and values,
right?
If she made the determination and came to you saying, I want to have sex with you, wouldn't that be a clear-headed, level-thinking, pure, wholesome woman saying that, and therefore you should respond by, if you're interested, doing just as she says?
Only if we're in a relationship.
What if it's like I'm going to Italy and you're the guy I've chosen to be with before I go?
This little Y generation is just out of control.
Oui.
Bunch of wussies. I mean, do you even believe all the stuff you're saying? You believe it to be true?
Yes. You don't believe it, do you?
I'm not sure.
I don't.
I don't
want to believe it. I'm kind of leaning towards believing it.
Right.
I'm afraid to believe it. I'm sensing like I should believe it.
Right.
It's just way too unnecessary. It's beyond the border of overthinking, Terry, and
man, I mean, this industry is full of like dirt sleazebag kind of people. What are you doing?
Apparently
here?
not anymore.
It's cleaned up.
Because we have 3 younger generation folk behind us here.
That's true.
One being Kendall, who claims to be pure and wholesome.
Right.
We have our doubts. One being Mario, claims to be pure and wholesome. We tend to believe. One being Vinny the pooiest poo. And he doesn't know what the hell he is.
Yeah, we don't even know.
Right.
Don't
We're
forget
a little
about
confused,
It's
too.
every other week, something new.
And the producer of the show.
And the producer of the show, who's now 28, and so fascinating that a movie's coming out based on his life in a couple of weeks called The 40-Year-Old Virgin. Life and Times of Pasty Dave.
So why don't you be an engineer at like Boeing or something? I mean, radio is for dirtbags like us.
Mario Kendall, you honestly have to acknowledge would be a big pull for you if you had sex with her, right or wrong? From a pull standpoint. You understand the pull standpoint? As far as a pull is concerned, you would see her as a big pull, right?
Should be a pull, yeah.
Okay.
Not a big
Come on.
pull.
If you told the other nerds at the nerdery about this, they'd be very impressed.
Yeah, but look at the other nerderies in our department. I mean, we got the Casanova still upstairs, and then
So he claims, man. Go ahead, yes.
And then there's me who, doesn't know what the hell he's doing yet.
Right.
And then,
At least he admits that.
So what's going on in these dates of yours? You said you're dating. Who are you dating? You being set up at the church? What are you doing?
Well, a lady who cuts my hair hooked me up with a girl.
Oh, that's wholesome and pure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
how did that go?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's another Kendall. I mean, yeah.
So you know what you
good, clean, and wholesome.
Here's what he does, Terry. He's another one who's so fearful. Mario is so fearful of any kind of intimacy that he rationalizes it by saying, well, I can't touch her because I don't want to ruin her purity, and that gets him off the hook.
Ah, okay.
You see how the human mind works, Terry?
I do.
You see how the fearful mind is able to function and understand, make understandings for itself? It's just a way of getting him off the hook, Terry.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to produce. He doesn't have to lay there naked with Kendall, having him be evaluated by his every thrust.
Wow.
By Kendall, worried about what she's going to tell all her friends. He's decided she's too pure to touch.
Right.
So, I'm off the hook.
So do we find him, I mean...
That's too easy, Mario.
Yeah, do you find him a dirty, nasty chick?
Just like you don't get your hands dirty here in the building too often. You don't want to get your hands dirty in the social world. I'm saying get your hands dirty, man.
All right.
She's not that wholesome. Despite what you're believing. She's no slut, but she's not that wholesome. Are you, Kendall?
I am wholesome too.
Oh,
This
geez.
girl he's talking about hasn't even kissed a guy before. This girl is like Amish.
And what are you?
Oh, I'm normal. I don't know, but this girl's crazy.
This girl's crazy because she hasn't even kissed anyone.
I've gotten too many emails, Terry.
I know.
From listeners out there to believe that Kendall is a virgin. I'm sorry. I've made my ruling, and you are not a virgin.
Oh, wow. How does it feel, Kendall?
And you know you're not. She pushed the microphone away.
She is.
And that pushing of the microphone away tells us all. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with being a non-virgin in 2005 at age whatever you are. I don't think we should talk about this. Okay, we won't talk about it. It's getting all glossy-eyed again.
Yeah, we didn't say you're like easy.
Mario's like, damn it, you're not a virgin?
You gave me that line.
What's my excuse going to be now?
I know.
Well, I can't be with a woman that's been with any guys. But yeah.
Wow.
She's too much of a slut.
You're not a slut. I know sluts. You're no slut. You should be a slut.
Wow.
But you're not a slut. Mario.
Yes.
Okay. So what the hell are you doing in life?
Well,
you understand what I'm telling you? My point is it getting through to you or not? Stop justifying why you're not getting intimate with any female and start just going for broke.
Yeah.
Who just took the big swallow?
Oh, I'm sorry, I did.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah.
You're right, T. You're right.
Okay.
So if he's only attracted to wholesome girls, he should what? Just throw him down and say, I'm going to bang the wholesome out of you, bitch?
Oh, jeez.
I mean, what? Whoa.
Wow,
Well, what do you expect him to do? He's not that type of guy.
I don't necessarily...
He can't get it done.
Mario, is that the deal? You're only attracted to wholesome and pure and Snow White girls? Is that the deal or no?
I'm attracted to attractive women, you know?
Yes.
So it doesn't mean it doesn't have to be a good, clean, and wholesome girl. It could be a slut.
Oh,
She could be nice back and, showing a little thong, you know what I mean?
Wow. Relax. Easy, big fella.
Hell, we're talking.
I mean, this is a family show. Big rack and a thong. Right. I'm glad you came in with your flashlight this morning.
Anytime.
But if the power goes out and it's dark, he brings in a screwdriver.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
All right, dude. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, thanks for being had. Anyhow, that's Mario, the engineer. Terry.
Yes.
It's one of the few engineers left on the staff.
Yeah.
So I'm out today. We're stuck with him. What? You're out today?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
He had to get up so early. He's taking the rest of the day off.
The best part about him is that he smells normal.
Oh, jeez.
Sometimes when the engineers come in, it's not the most pleasant smell.
That's because he actually takes the time to take a shower.
Now, do you want to, Mario, speculate as to who Hotshot is referring to as far as not smelling normal in your little engineering office there?
I could probably guess one.
And who would that one be?
Yeah, Tom Petty, the one who looks like Tom Petty.
Well, you can't really narrow it down. That's all of them.
Yeah.
Look and smell the same.
Mario, it's nice having you in here.
Thank you.
Okay. That means you can get out of that chair now.
All right.
Yeah.
Go find a slut.
Dirty girl.
Don't come back till you found a slut.
Okay.
All right?
We should find him.
Turn on the flashlight so you can find the door. Right. There he goes, Terry.
Yep, there he goes.
He's a nice enough guy.
He is a nice guy.
Now, what are you working on over there, please?
Well, I have a little list here. The most arrests at a concert in 2004. And I have a list of the top 12.
The most arrests at a concert?
Mm-hmm. The most arrests at a concert.
At a concert?
Mm-hmm.
For 2004?
For 2004, yeah.
Okay, that changes my complete mindset on this. 2005, obviously, everyone's clear on who that is. 2004, the top 12 concerts that had the most arrests.
Right.
Now, my sense is that, why am I getting pricked? Oh, jeez.
Whoa!
Mario!
Back
up, Mario.
It's like a feather from my couch in my shirt or something like that. You ever have that? Terry?
Yes,
I have like a feathery couch. And it's
with down in it or whatever.
Yeah, it's down and it's stuck in. There's a feather stuck in my side.
And they
Does anyone see a
hurt.
feather sticking out of my shirt?
What does the
Right
feathers
around
come
here?
out for?
Well, they just kind of do.
Look at Kendall getting out of her chair.
Oh, yeah, she's gonna.
Right, it's so wholesome. Yeah. No, it's actually over here.
It's in the front.
You feel a big feather down there?
I put a feather in my pants and called it macaroni.
Anyway, where are we?
The most arrests at a concert in 2004.
Like a tour, a concert tour, or a specific
A
concert?
specific concert.
Specific.
They keep records on how many arrests there are, Stephen. That's the way the law enforcement business works. Okay. The most arrests at a concert. You want me to try to nail number one, obviously, right, Terry?
Of course.
Mm-hmm. Well, doing the quick math and unbelievable, amazing analysis and evaluation of it all as I can, compute as quickly as possible, Terry, it's very simple to figure out that it has to be Menudo.
Dang it, you
Those
nailed
are
it.
pretty
No.
violent.
How about no?
No, not Menudo?
Is
People are
Menudo
like, why
even
are we
still
here?
Yeah, when they show up, people get pissed.
We thought it was Madonna.
I mean, I said Manilow, Terry, Manilow.
No,
Live at the Hilton.
no.
No? No. Okay, Peaches and Herb? Because that Herb, Terry, he incites riots.
Yeah, craziness.
Oh, jeez. All right, no, I'll be very serious. You know what? I my sense was, I was beginning to talk about this before, that you're bringing this up because one would think that a lot of hip-hop concerts would be like amongst basically every spot in that top 12.
Right, you would.
But I'm going to give you more of your, like, Ben Harpers or your Dave Matthews to be in that top 10, top 12. Maybe not number 1, but somewhere in the top 5, I would guess Dave Matthews, as far as 2004, would have had a top 5 arrest count. Correct or incorrect?
Right, Dave Matthews is in the top 5.
He's not number 1.
Not number 1, though.
Mm-hmm. All right, what number is he?
Number 2.
Number 2!
Oh.
See that?
Which show? Where at?
It doesn't say where, just in the whole tour, the 2004.
Okay. Oh, so it is for a whole tour?
Right.
It's not for a specific concert?
Yes.
Let me I don't want to see it yet, because...
Yeah.
All right, so there you go. There's number 2. Isn't that shocking?
Unless you've been around these fans.
Dave Matthews is ridiculous.
Well,
I've heard
but
that,
the people...
It's all drug stuff.
The people who just put stigmas on certain kind of radio genres would never believe that that type of music would promote the most arrests at a concert.
That is true.
Right. And actually, looking down the list, you'd be surprised. I mean, the whole hip-hop thing, like you say, most people are probably guessing it's like a lot of them, and there's not too many.
Maybe the police say, just let them figure it out on their own.
Oh, jeez. What are you saying, Stephen?
Well, the police may not arrest enough people at concerts like that.
Mm-hmm. They're not afraid of the Dave Matthews fans, but they're afraid of the hip-hop fans. Is that what you're saying? So just let them
fight it out.
Yeah, is that right?
No, I don't know. We had a concert. I know it doesn't, but we had a hip-hop concert here where there was lots of arrests.
All right, well, that disputes your point then.
I know.
Why are you bringing up information that would cancel out your own reasoning?
We're just trying to make a little joke, and now we're going a little further.
It wasn't very funny.
We needed to.
Anyhow. Tiny Tim Terry's going to up there.
Oh, yeah, how'd you know?
Well, you can't tip to the tulips and not get arrested. Anyhow.
Do you want to get... So you guessed number 2. Dave Matthews Band.
Mm-hmm.
46 arrests.
Well, Ben Harper doesn't have big enough venues for the most arrests. It's got to be concerts that play in front of at least 20,000 fans at once.
I would say, yeah.
Well, Anger Management probably somewhere on there, right?
No.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
No.
How about that Snoop Dogg dilly where that dude ran up on stage and got his ass pummeled and then called us the next day?
You mean got beaten like a slave?
Oh, jeez.
That would be a no.
Oh!
No Snoop at all.
If you're talking about tours, you probably didn't have a long enough tour for a big enough arrest count. But anyway, I don't know. Who knows?
Some redneck crap.
Some little Chetty Kesney.
Kenny Chesney?
Chetty Kesney.
He's number 12, believe it or not.
Really?
Yes.
That derelict, that little Kenny Chesney promoting all that violence, Steven.
Drunken rednecks are the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Sells out every show. That's probably why. More people.
Right, of course.
You play the fair.
He doesn't play the fair. He sells out the Tacoma Dome.
Wow.
And the people go to extremes and start committing crime.
Crime is running rampant.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want the number 1? Or do you want to guess on that one?
Oh, jeez. What number was Kenny Chesney? He said number 12.
Number 12.
Oh, there's probably a lot more we could get, Terry. Like Toby Keith is probably in there. So.
Yes, he is.
Oh, man. Yeah, all these...
Number 11.
Radical right-wing.
Proud to be an American.
Those spurs start jingling. And,
let's go find us a non-white.
Yes. So Toby Keith is in there, too?
Yes, he is.
Mm-hmm. How about Hanson, Terry? Are they in there?
No.
Just let me tell you, the only time I saw them in concert, I nearly got thrown in the clink for a good few weeks or so.
We were stage diving. It got ugly.
Oh, my goodness.
So Hanson's not on there.
No.
But I'm sure they've been arrested at a few concerts. Yeah. That should be us!
I know.
The best is when they were playing Seattle Center the same day as Pearl Jam. The lineup was right next to each other.
Did Pearl Jam have a tour? They pretty much did in 2004, right?
2003.
Oh, all right. Who else was a big tour deal in 2004?
Ozfest is on there. They tour every year.
Ozfest has got to be on there, too,
yep.
right?
Number 1.
Number 1! Oh,
wow.
Number 1.
Mm-hmm. I'm not seeing too many hip-hop little shows in that deal, Terry.
I know.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, why don't you run down the rest of the list? The most arrests at concerts for 2004.
So we already got 1 and 2, which was Ozfest and Dave Matthews Band. And then number 3 was 311. Number 4 was Linkin Park.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, Grateful Dead.
Grateful Dead?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Still touring?
Yeah, can you believe it? Number 6, Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett?
Yeah.
Any part of the Grateful Dead at this point?
He should be.
All right.
Number 7 is the Warped Tour.
The Warped Tour.
Uh-huh.
Better known as Jimmy Buffett in concert.
Yeah, we'll go to that or Warped.
Number 8 is the Allman Brothers.
Oh, man. Allman Brothers. Yes.
Number 9.
Been riding Detroit since the Osmond family, Terry.
Number 9 is Tim McGraw.
Tim
Faith
McGraw.
Hill's hubby.
There's no hip-hop acts in there.
Well, Lincoln Park.
Linkin Park's not hip-hop.
Well,
It's not hip-hop.
We don't play.
no.
We don't play Linkin
I thought
Park.
we did. I don't know. And then number 10, WMZQ Fest, which is a...
MZQ Fest.
Uh-huh.
Well, that must be a radio station.
Yeah.
Yeah, to get out of control
And
in
then
some
I'll-
city there. What station is that? What city does it say?
Washington, D.C.
D.C. Home of George W. And right in his backyard, they're
tearing it up.
tearing it up, getting arrested left and right at a concert on Capitol Hill.
Yep. And 11 and 12, of course, Toby Keith and Kenny Chesney.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
There are your top 12 most arrests at concerts for 2004.
Yeah.
And WMZQ is a country station.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man.
Steven just looked it up.
I did.
He's going to put the earpiece in and listen online right now.
He's going to apply for a job.
G-Man. Oh, jeez. You add all those sound effects up. Or basically, just break it down to one. The Ariba tells you all you need to know.
Yeah.
That means it's time to give away some very valuable prize, Terry.
Yes.
Oh, it doesn't get more valuable than passes to the Global Import... Oh, wait, it does, but... Okay, we're still giving away passes to the Global Import Car Show.
Global and domestic.
Global and domestic, just to throw you off the scent. As to what this really is.
Right.
Basically, anyone who wants to bring their hoopty down can. That's the way it works these days. But I'm
Put
sure...
it on display.
I'm sure there are some very interesting vehicles moving through the Tacoma Dome.
Sure there are.
For the Global Import a Car a Show. Plus, you get to spin the rim.
Yeah.
Oh, just someone's going to get a
get that
chance. Someone's going to get one of them damn chances, Terry, to spin that rim. And on that rim is one spot that says $93,000.
Yes.
And if fate is on your side and the stars are aligned properly,
Oh, looks like it.
and you have been more nice than a naughty, or perhaps it'll be your day. Because someone's going to find out if fate is on their side, Terry. Spin that old rim and see if they win $93,000 in cash.
Nice.
I mean, we want to give the money away, don't we?
Sure. I mean, what are we going to use it for?
Oh, jeez. Well, at that Global Import Car Show, someone may walk out of there at $93,000 richer, Terry. Will it be you, ladies and gentlemen?
I'm sorry, who?
Oh, geez. You, ladies and gentlemen?
Here, let me get to a phone and call.
These questions and many more to be answered in just a couple seconds. Now, Terry, before I find a winner, give me one quick story that's catching your eye this morning as far as being a news maker. What do you have?
Well, T-Man, just wanted to give you a little warning here that driving in flip-flops could kill you.
Driving in flip-flops?
Yes. In fact, a recent study just shows that driving in flip-flops could kill you because the sole could get caught under the pedal and, make it difficult to...
So, very important story to highlight for the summer months, Terry. We're right smack dab in the middle of the summer months. Temperature couldn't be any better these days, but if you're thinking about getting in your hoopty and driving down to wherever in your flip-flops, you may not make it alive.
That's right. You got to be careful.
Actually, take the flop off.
You take the
Barefoot.
flop off and you drive barefoot?
Yeah, because Steven still is wearing those medals. Terry,
Wow.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what's killing me. Steven's medals. I'm about to kill him, Terry. All right?
Wow.
Those are driving me crazy. Well, the thing with Kilbreath I've learned is it takes a year of making fun of him before he'll actually make a change. Like the shippy shirts, we made fun of him for about a year.
Yes.
Then he finally got new shirts. We made fun of the plums and his tight jeans for about a year. He refused to give in. And then now finally he's wearing looser jeans. It'll be about another, let me check the calendar, 4 months and 16 days before he gets rid of those mandals that he wears every day to work that are just head is.
You could see his
So just in time for the holidays.
I don't need to see his hairy feet through the mandals every day, Terry.
Hairy feet.
Now, flip-flops, mandals, is it all the same thing?
Flip-flops are different than mandals, but as far as the story as it pertains to driving, Stephen, you might be safer in mandals, but you're not very safe around these parts if I see them one too many times. All right? You know why Stephen doesn't give in for a good year on everything we make fun of him about?
Why is that?
Because he doesn't want to make it seem like he's succumb to our pressure.
Oh, really?
That's exactly why.
That's exactly why.
Kendall, is that exactly why?
That's exactly why.
Hey, the pal.
That is exactly
That's
why.
right.
Whoa. John, it's exactly why.
Stephen, why don't you just realize that we know of what we speak?
That you are all the perfect specimens who dress perfectly every day, and I need to follow everything that you do.
Here we go.
We're not saying you have to follow
pretty
everything
much.
we do as far as your attire. We're just telling you. We told you to get rid of the shippy shirts. We right? Okay. We told you to get rid of the tight jeans where everyone could walk by and count your testicles.
Well, they weren't tight initially. I just needed new ones.
Oh, yeah, they fit at one point.
They fit at one point.
Okay.
So initially they weren't
Trust
tight.
me, those jeans always fit tight. That's how they were styled. But anyway...
You're not the baggy jean wearing guy.
Right. I mean,
At all.
Sue the Controller, Barbara Hyanger, they didn't want to keep walking by you in the hallway and counting your nuts.
Whoa.
He's got two again today. Oh, and they're perky.
Yeah, but if it makes them happy, put a smile on their face.
It made nobody happy. Okay. And finally, he got the message and realized, we weren't trying to just embarrass him, Terry. We were trying to encourage him to look a little bit better. And he made the change. Now he's wearing some new and improved, more loose-fitting jeans, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
And it's progress.
Yes.
Now...
you should be happy. Your little project is working.
Well...
Your little project.
You would think after, yes, he struggled with it and didn't give in right away, but then realized. You would think eventually it wouldn't take as long as it still takes.
I know.
The mandals are just wrong.
We're just trying to help out.
The hairy feet are just wrong.
But if I go to flip-flops, you're still going to see the hairy feet, right?
Well, then don't wear flip-flops.
Well, what do you wear with shorts then?
Just get a nice pair of
tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes. I know. I can't say sneakers around here because everyone makes fun of that.
What are sneakers?
Sneaky, sneaky.
You ever wear a pair of sneakers, Stephen?
Sneakers, no.
Okay.
Tennis shoes, yes.
How about even an upgrade would be grocery store shoes?
Like, you mean like Vans or Keds or something? Or those sneakers?
Vans or
Yes. Even kids would be an upgrade from the mandals.
Stephen and his kids.
Why do they still sell mantles then?
Well, because my dad keeps them in.
There's a market for everything, Stephen. If that's going to be your angle you want to take here in your defense. Anyway, we repeat the magic.
I do.
Oh, geez.
But you didn't win the money last year, so.
No, but
So
this would be a better...
Here I am talking about how if you're going to win $93,000, it's all about fate. Obviously, fate wasn't on your side last year, and fate doesn't change from year to year. Maybe over the course of a number of years you can change your fate. But if you didn't win last year, you're not going to win this year, so give someone else a chance. What do you say?
No, I have a better chance this year.
Why is that?
Because I didn't win the tickets from you last year. I won them from the 2 o'clock one.
The 2 o'clock one.
They don't even know who's on the
They have no clue.
They just know which time to call.
From the old school, yeah.
Yes, and that'd be Shellard Hart to you and me?
Yeah.
Repeat after me. I love the Shellard Hart radio program.
I love the Shellard Hart radio program.
Right. She's even
I
calling
like the
herself...
G-Man even better.
She's even calling herself now Cheryl as well, Terry. She changed her name legally. All right. What's your name, Tasha?
Tasha.
You married? You sound married.
No.
You're not married?
No.
Ew.
She said ew. Like it was a disease.
How old are you?
32.
32.
Doing marriage.
Never been married?
Never been married.
Wow.
Desire to be married.
Watch my arms go out wide. Why, Tasha, have you stayed away from a marital state for 32 years?
Because I'm too selfish to get married.
I mean, I have T-Man rules that suggest, yes, in 2005, with a never-ending, expanding lifespan, Terry, that people should wait to get married. But, I mean, you're a 32-year-old woman. It's time, baby.
But she just admitted she's too selfish. That's actually pretty good.
That's a whacked-out excuse for why no one's proposed to her, Terry.
Oh, okay.
Now, why hasn't anyone proposed to you? Oh, no, I've been proposed to many times. Why hasn't anyone proposed to you, Tasha?
I've never been in a relationship that I wanted to marry that other person.
So
and I don't want to get married either.
Isn't more accurately the way you want to say it? You've never been in a relationship where anyone's wanted to marry you?
No, that's not true.
How come you haven't been proposed to?
Huh?
How come you've never been proposed to?
I have been.
Mm.
But there's no point in marriage to me.
How many proposals have you turned down?
One.
Why'd you turn it down?
Because I don't believe in marriage.
Wow.
I think it's useless. I mean, unless you...
You have any kids? 6.
Huh?
You have any kids?
I do. I have one.
Oh, man. Was that the person who proposed to you?
Yeah.
So he just did it because you knocked you up, right?
Probably.
Oh, it's such a laughing matter. Now, you didn't see it as an honorable little gesture that he proposed to you after knowing that you were bearing his child? You didn't see that as something you should consider, or what?
He proposed before that.
Ah.
So.
You said no, and then he knocked you up, trying to trap you into his world. Is that how it worked?
Stuck. Yeah, I'm still
He was
stuck.
wearing a condom, but he cut a little hole at the end of it to trap you. Is that how it worked? 'Cause he had to make sure that he had a never-ending link to you in his life for the rest of his life. Is that it?
That's what it feels like.
Mm-hmm. Because you're such a catch. Tasha, do you consider yourself a great catch or no?
No,
Why not?
because I'm selfish.
You keep saying that. Why don't you describe where in your life you see yourself as being selfish? What about you is selfish?
I'm just me. I don't like to share, especially when it comes down to my money or anything like that. My car is my car. My house is my house.
Wow.
It's all about me.
And you've accumulated a lot of these material things, money and cars and houses?
Yes.
Wow.
Sure, your kid's happy to hear that you're selfish.
Mm-hmm. And you've worked hard for those things?
Yes, I have, and I don't feel like I should share it. If I get married, it's still going to be mine, and you have to bring in the same thing.
And you never see a time in your life where you change that way about yourself? You don't see a point in time coming where you're sitting at home looking at the four walls and saying, maybe I should have been a little bit more open to the idea of being with someone?
No. No, I'm content the way I am.
How often do you have sex?
Oh, God!
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
I didn't say act like you're having sex. I said, how many times have you had sex in the past year, would you say?
Oh, my goodness. Do I really have to answer that?
Well, I'm just asking a very general question. I don't think it's very revealing. It's not
I'm
too
satisfied.
personal. Just give me a number. How many times in the past year would you say you've had sex? How often? Like, how in the past month?
Like a couple times a week.
A couple of times a week you have sex. Do you have someone regular?
In,
or a little...
in the past month, not that many, though.
Mm-hmm. So it's kind of dwindling down, one might say.
No.
No. Well, why in the past month did you not have a big number of
answer that right
sexual
now.
experiences?
Can't answer that.
Someone's with you?
Huh?
I think little ears are hearing things.
Mm-hmm. What do you do with your kid when you're having sex?
Wow.
In the raunchiest of fashions. Oh, yeah. What happens with your child when you need to be sexed up in a very selfish way?
He's in his room. Usually it's at night.
Mm-hmm. Are you selfish when it comes to sex? You want to be pleased and you don't want to do any of the pleasing? Or does that not carry over with your selfish characteristics?
I'm not selfish during
You're not selfish during sex. You, as a matter of fact, are very giving during sex, aren't you? Aren't you? Answer me!
Yes, I am.
Oh, jeez. Terry just took another swallow.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of fitting. Wow. Do you have one particular individual that is your standby sex action, or do you just have no problem making it happen whenever you need to make it happen?
No, I'm not like that. There's just one or none.
There's one guy, and he comes over to sex you up twice a week, like filling your tank, if you will.
Except he's cheaper.
Give me premium tonight there, baby.
Does he come over after the kid's in bed?
No.
Oh, so the kid knows him and all.
Is this the guy? Is this the guy that proposed to you?
No. Ew.
Oh.
How old is this guy that comes over twice a week to sex you up?
34.
34. You're 32. And he's good. He does it for you.
Yes. Not picky.
He's not. Is he involved with anyone and he's just using you as a little side action of his own, or he's a single guy?
He's a single guy.
You sure?
I'm sure.
How long has he been in your life?
About 3.5 years.
Wow!
Oh, wow.
You guys have a nice little agreement going, don't you?
Yes.
With no emotion, no feelings for each other?
No strings. Exactly.
You have no emotion for this guy. There's no, if he all of a sudden had a girlfriend and he said, you know what? I'll still have sex with you, but I really find myself becoming attached to this woman. You get a little jealous or no?
Yeah, I would.
So why are you saying no emotion?
I don't know. I try not to have emotion. Let's put it that way. But if he ever said that, I wouldn't still have sex with him. I'd let it go.
Stephen, your thoughts?
Just an amazing kind of relationship that she has with this guy.
Can this be truly fulfilling for this woman, or is there a major void and emptiness in this woman's life?
Major void.
Oh, jeez!
It's like she's putting up a big facade, right?
Yeah.
Or as Terry says, facade.
Oh, jeez. Are you putting up a big facade and you are not being very honest about how you're feeling overall in your life, or are you as content as you make it seem?
I am as content as it seems.
Or are you so not content that you can't even realize deep inside what you're actually feeling?
Ding, ding!
No.
Wow.
I'm very happy the way I am.
But T-Man, you've talked about that there are some people who realize that marriage is not for them, and maybe she's just one of those people that realize. Yes, you have.
And this woman seems like she's got her act together, doesn't she?
Yes, she does.
And this woman seems like she's got it all figured out, doesn't she? And this woman almost seems like an inspiration to some out there who are afraid to be living their lives in this kind of fashion, doesn't she?
Right. Aha! Because society deems that all women have to be married by a certain, age or whatever to be totally happy and satisfied. Whereas,
no, it's not age, it's weight. Gotta be married by a certain weight.
But I think, I commend her. I think that's great. At least she sounds like, to me, she's pretty honest with herself.
Or
she's done so
dishonest that she doesn't even understand what honesty is all about anymore.
I think she's pretty honest and open. And
would you describe yourself as an attractive woman?
Borderline.
Borderline attractive.
Yeah. Not going to sit here and lie.
Wow.
Like I have been the whole time.
Oh, no, whatever.
Do you have major weight issues?
No, not anymore.
Major weight issues.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. You've worked on that and you've accomplished a lot of things that you wanted to accomplish in that area?
Yes, I have.
Really? How much weight would you tell us you've lost over the past whatever?
200 in a year.
Wow, that's awesome.
200 in a year?
Yeah.
Man.
Obviously, you got surgically assisted in that
I did.
little goal of yours.
Yes, I did.
So you spent some of the money, their hard-earned dollar that you've made by making it happen in the work world, and you've used it on yourself yet again.
Yes, I did. And I'm very satisfied.
I can't imagine why you wouldn't be.
She had like a kill breath surgically removed from her body.
That's kind of scary. Handles and all.
Not quite a kill breath.
Right. Plus, give or take 30.
Wow.
Well, that sounds nice. And you know what? You sound like a nice enough lady to be winning tickets yet again.
Yay,
Thank you very much.
Terry, this is a woman with goals.
Yes.
And this is a woman who accomplishes goals.
She does.
But when it's all said and done, when she looks back on her life in an empty room, surrounded by four walls that won't talk to her, will she be a satisfied woman with the life that she lived?
Yes, she will.
Wow, she answers.
Very much so.
She answers the question herself.
I mean, granted, it doesn't mean that, she may feel that she doesn't want to get married now or even foresee that she gets married, but who knows? Someday some guy might just hit her over the head with making her in love and all that, and bam, she's married.
What if this guy
You
proposes
just
to
never
her?
know.
Do you have a trust issue with men?
I do.
And
do.
are you such a prideful woman that if any man ever wronged you or cheated on you, that you wouldn't be able to live with that?
Oh, no. I get on with my life. No, it's not like that.
So you could get on with your life, you wouldn't wallow in that misery?
No.
Aha.
I don't have time for that.
Aha!
No.
All right. Tasha?
Yeah.
Hang on the line.
Okie dokie.
The best part of your morning is about to happen as we put you on hold to talk to Pasty Dave, the Virgin.
Alrighty.
Congratulations.
Thank you
Yes, way to go.
Interesting woman, Terry.
Yes, very.
Tasha.
Oh, man. There it is. The most interesting part of her day.
Yeah.
The T-Man.
It's your boy, Mike Jones.
A lot of parties.
College teacher Mir Jalarlar does not want to talk about the chilling accusations that he's stalking some of his female students.
Oh! Mir Jalarlar!
Yeah.
College teacher Mir Jalarlar does not want to talk about the chilling accusations that he's stalking some of his female students.
What's a Mir Jalarlar, Terry?
I don't know.
This is a professor?
I think so,
Wow!
Yes. Mm-hmm. Who's in a bit of trouble, it sounds like.
It sounds like you may be in a spot of trouble there, Terry.
Yeah.
We've gotten exhausted of the teacher-student sex scandal, Terry, of a consensual basis. So how about a forcible one?
Right.
Whether you like it or not, I'm coming. How about a teacher who's stalking a student?
Mm-hmm.
It's overdue. Here you go.
I cannot talk.
Is that him? Is that Mir Jalarlar?
Oh, they tracked him down. Hard-hitting news.
They did.
I'm just trying to picture myself in the classroom. Professor Jalarlar, I have a question. Oh, no.
Jalarlar is a business and accounting professor at North Seattle Community College.
Yeah, who isn't?
Last month, a 19-year-old night student alleged Jalarlar was stalking her and initiating inappropriate sexual contact.
Ah, night student. Those little sluts, Terry.
Oh, wow. Just because they're a nice
Trying
student?
to get their education after all these years.
Well, you know.
Come on.
Gotta start sometime.
Grinding it out the Sizzler, waiting tables all day.
And then gotta go get harassed by your professor at night?
Going home, feeding our kids, putting them to bed, and then going to night school.
Yeah.
Come on, you little hooch.
Then going to the poll. Right.
Last month,
Then going to the poll. You're right. Steven knows where to find them by 11:30.
My favorite students.
Mm-hmm.
Last month,
Put on the clear heels and go to the poll.
Last month, a 19-year-old night student alleged
She's
Jalarlar
19.
was
She's only 19. She's an atypical night student. Your night student females, Terry, are usually 25 and older.
Gonna
go back and get my education.
Sure. Yeah, whatever.
That just means you don't know what to do with your life.
Recently divorced.
But apparently this night student was stalked by her teacher, Terry.
Wow.
Last month, a 19-year-old night student alleged Jalarlar was stalking her and initiating inappropriate sexual contact. According to a police report obtained by Cairo 7 Eyewitness News, Jalarlar told the student she owed him because he gave her a 4.0 grade in the spring quarter.
Well, that seems fair.
Well, maybe she earned it.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
She actually studied hard.
Anyone really entitled to a 4.0? That means every day that they were in that classroom, they did absolutely nothing wrong.
Right. Maybe she's that kind of gal.
Yeah.
You never know.
Right. No one ever in the history of scholastic little classroom action, Terry, has ever deserved a 4.0.
Okay.
It's the way you smile, it's the way you wear your hair. Go on.
Oh, I dropped my pencil.
The cleavage that you showed.
Oh. No man has ever gotten a 4.0, Terry.
I drop my pencil every day.
Yes.
Well, you have no Jalarlar chasing after you.
I showed cleavage. I did it all. And I was nothing better than a 2.0er.
I shaved my chest for this.
She owed him because he gave her a 4.0 grade in the spring quarter when she should have received a lower grade. Next, the student claims the teacher grabbed her neck and began kissing her.
Wow, that's pretty aggressive. It wasn't subtle, it was just a grab. Kiss me.
What do you expect during office hours? Come on.
Wow.
Next, the student claims the teacher grabbed her neck and began kissing her and then touched her chest.
Just touched it?
Beep.
What does that mean, touched her chest? You mean grabbed her chest? There's a difference between a grab and a touch as far as...
And groping and stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
right,
as far as definitions are concerned, Terry, a touch is... What do you get out of a touch?
Pretty sure a jury doesn't care.
Yeah.
Man.
Touch is as bad as a grope.
Next, the student claims the teacher...
Touch is as bad as a grope?
Probably legally. But, yeah, if you're going to get your kicks, you may as well go all in, man.
Might as well go all in!
Getting busted anyway.
Come all in!
Next, the student claims the teacher grabbed her neck and began kissing her and then touched her chest.
That would make me extremely nervous. I have never heard of anything like that.
Wow, well, make me nervous if I was a male student, too. Obviously, this guy wasn't into male students. He was going after female students, Terry.
Yeah.
He had the power. He's the professor. You're just a mere student. Do as I say.
Right.
Investigators say the harassment continued. A police report states when the 19-year-old resisted the teacher's advances, Jalarlar threatened to stop her from tutoring his class.
Ow!
And during his office hours, he grabbed both her arms and felt her breast and buttocks against her will.
Wow! Come on now.
Did I scream that out loud, Terry?
You did?
No, it's a brand new microphone now. It's not anymore.
Jeez. That's kind of scary for her.
Huh?
That's scary for her.
What?
Yes, scary.
Oh, yes, I guess it would
Grab
be. Yes.
the arm,
Sure.
yes.
That's not the kind of little after-hours activity that you're expecting from a professor to the tutor, Terry.
No, that's when you kick them where it counts, man.
Just a working relationship of some kind, Terry.
Yes.
Not of this kind, but of a professional kind, yes.
Mm-hmm.
The buttocks rub from 3 to 4.
The buttocks.
And during his office hours, he grabbed both her arms and felt her breast and buttocks against her will. Jason Schmidt is taking...
You know how many pornos, Terry, are based on a professor in his office hours with a student, and it begins in that fashion?
Well, I'm sure there's plenty, but that doesn't mean it has to happen in reality.
So many that it's making these porn-watching professors crazy. They're thinking that's legitimate. That's the way you go about your office hours.
Right.
Use it as his defense.
Mm-hmm.
Blame it on the porn industry.
He grabbed both her arms and felt her breast and buttocks against her will.
Now, if you grab both her arms, what are you touching her breasts with?
Yeah, you have 4 arms?
Well, I don't know.
That's quite the trick.
Yeah.
She's a very skilled professor.
He grabbed both her arms and felt her breast and buttocks against her will.
Now, maybe he could have grabbed both her wrists with one hand and then had open access for a feel with the other.
Maybe that's happened.
I mean, just a unobstructed little path to whatever he wanted if he's got both wrists in one hand. But both arms, that takes 2 of your arms.
Yeah.
I'm not really getting the science of this, Terry.
He grabbed both her arms and felt her breast and buttocks against her will.
Oh, I love the way he feels on my feet. I mean, all he's got left is a foot, maybe, to fondle with, Terry.
Maybe he felt her buttocks with his hips.
Jason Schmidt is taking night classes to be a teacher.
That seems like a breach of etiquette in the worst case.
Oh.
Tonight, college officials confirmed to Cairo 7 that Jalarlar has been pulled from the classroom.
Oh,
according to officials, it's a personnel matter and that he's on paid administrative leave. The school is reviewing the allegations and will take appropriate action.
Right.
And according to police, when Jalarlar was arrested, they found a picture in his pocket. That picture was of another student who filed a sexual harassment claim against him. They also found notes
Just
about...
to remind himself not to hit on her anymore. You're really hot. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, no, you're not. Never mind.
Yeah, you're the bitch that called the cops. Stay away from you.
Get a picture in his...
pocket. That picture was of another student who filed a sexual harassment claim against him.
Wow.
They also found notes about a female dean at the school, including her shoe size.
Oh, her shoe size. What up with that?
This man was a little bit out of control.
He's sick and twisted, man.
If these allegations are true, he's gone a little beyond the call of what is really inside the scope and parameters of what a professor is able to get away with.
No kidding.
But at least he spreads it wide as far as his interest in students and the dean.
Yeah, and the dean. How are you feeling as the dean?
Mapping out master strategies on how to make it happen with the dean and her beautiful feet.
Right.
Oh, she's a perfect size 6.
Oh, yeah.
How tasty.
Good thing he's been pulled, man.
Oh, jeez. Well, some would say it should have happened sooner, Terry. If all these allegations are true, he's gotten away with a lot already.
Yeah.
Fascinating, though.
The moral is get yourself into a university and stay away from the junior colleges.
Wow.
That
Those teachers don't do anything.
Right.
So what are you saying? These junior college, these community college professors don't make a career out of it? It's a very dispendable job as far as they're concerned?
Probably not the cream of the crop.
Is he willing to take more of the risk-like lifestyle than the average professor who's making a true career out of it?
I think so, yes.
I don't know.
It's a mere stop on the way to something else.
Yeah, something else, I'm sure.
So community college professors can't make it in the university world?
I don't think so.
Really?
And they know that?
Not all of them. Well, they're called professors. I mean, this guy was called a teacher. He probably doesn't have his PhD. I'm just saying, you
Well,
you
that's the
probably
difference.
get...
People who don't want to go get their PhDs, they teach at community college.
Yeah, I can balance the checkbook. I'll teach accounting.
I don't think it's like that. Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to see you go in there and
So
apply.
you get a better element of the species if you're in a university as far as professors go as opposed to a community college.
I would say yes.
Yeah.
Not always, but I would say
A
probably.
fascinating perspective. Not really.
I'm sure a lot of
And I'm a lifer in the community college world, too.
So you've been educated and trained by the lowest of the food chain of professors.
And it's paid off.
Yes.
Look at you now.
Can't you tell?
Wow.
I went to the school.
Is that true? Is that a true and accurate statement that the community college professors are the lowest on the totem pole as far as being able to educate?
Wow.
Oh, and this man knew how to educate.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Lower than like middle school teachers?
Middle school teachers laugh at community college teachers. I don't know what the answer is.
Kindergarten teachers are the worst.
Whoa.
Okay. This is the first story I've ever heard of a teacher stalking his student, though.
Yeah. And the dean.
Well, with designs on the dean, Terry.
Yeah, oh, that's true.
He hadn't
right.
made his move on the dean
right,
yet.
The blueprint was in the works.
He was acquiring information on the dean as far as his level of interest and how best to make it happen. Now, Dean, if you want a 4.0, you better start taking off that top.
Right. Well, obviously he knows the key to her heart is the shoes. Because he went for the shoe size.
He's creating a mannequin in his house, I think. That's why he needed that.
I think he had the shoe size, yeah, because he has a foot fetish, like a lot of creepy people do.
Oh, they're creepy people with foot
You gotta be creepy to have this overwhelming foot fetish. You find that people who are obsessed with feet are just not stable people.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
alrighty.
All right,
Okay.
there's no good reason to be obsessed with feet. Now, there's nothing wrong with enjoying a good foot from time to time as far as working it into your repertoire of love-making, Terry.
Sure.
But as far as being a person obsessed with feet, you're just gone.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Trust me on this one. There's no good reason to have a true out and out obsession with feet.
All right.
The foot should never dominate your focus. It's true.
Okay.
And the fact that this man had the shoe size tells me only one thing, that it just adds to the creepiness of this man's profile. He was obsessed with feet as well as being a man who obviously was going off the deep end there, Terry. It all started with feet and his obsession with. What else is going on in the world, Terry?
Got an interesting story here out of Oregon about a 15-year-old who was convicted for giving another boy a purple nurple.
Oh, James!
Yes, it happened.
That's an assault now?
Yeah, it is, actually.
Good old purple nurple? What?
It's a...
person going to be locked up for 10 to 20 for giving noogies? Is that the next thing?
Actually...
That's what happened, Terry?
It's actually misdemeanor harassment. Yeah.
Oh, Wet Willie's death row.
It's defined as offensive physical touching.
What are you in for? Oh, titty twister? Oh,
that's right.
I mean, what the hell, man? Whatever happened to the good old-fashioned purple nurple and everyone getting a good laugh and one person kind of laughing, kind of crying who was on the receiving end of it and then plotting a way to get even? Whatever happened to that, Terry?
Well, it's no longer allowed. At least not in Oregon.
We're obviously too heightened as far as our sensitivity in this world today, and if we can't just enjoy the goods of the purple nurple, Terry, anymore, and it's become now a violation, this has become an over-intensified world as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
I'll give you a purple number right now. What are you going to do about it?
Okay, I don't need
You want your 4.0 or not?
No! I'll flunk.
No, I'm definitely giving Steve one after the show. If he passes by me with his mandals, Terry,
oh, geez.
He's going to get the purplest of nurplest that have ever been distributed. And what are you going to do about it? Are you going to bring up assault charges on me, Steven?
I just may do that.
Man. A 15-year-old boy.
Yep. Did it to a 13-year-old boy.
Now, I am one who certainly can identify that these hazing little rituals certainly can go beyond the call of what's appropriate, Terry, and what's reasonable, and those who go to those levels should be dealt with. But a purple nurple?
Purple nurple.
I'm telling you, it's in the same category as your nuggies and your wet willies.
And just to inform you, by the way... those in Oregon under state law would also be considered offensive physical touching. You could get arrested.
You
for that
ladies better be careful. The day is coming where women are going to be thrown in the clank for giving men blue balls, Terry. But hey, if purple nurples are offensible, if they're able to be dealt with in some kind of legal sense, then why not blue balls? We're going colors, right? Purple teddy, blue balls.
Wow. An exchange.
I'd rather have a purple nurple than blue balls, Terry.
Right.
Doesn't make much sense.
Oh, goodness.
Doesn't make much sense when I say a woman being arrested for blue balls, right?
Well, no, it doesn't.
Does this make sense to you?
Because I don't think it's on purpose.
Not an assault.
Not.
It's on purpose.
No.
It's done with malice.
No, it's not.
And it's done on purpose.
Not always. No. Whereas this was, they were standing in line at a deli, and this 15-year-old boy bullied up on this 13-year-old boy and gave him a purple nurple.
Well, that's because he was getting blue balls from sitting there waiting for his corned beef sandwich, watching her, Terry, in her little 13-year-old outfit.
The corned beef does turn me on, probably more than
it was a 13-year-old girl?
No, boy,
oh, boy.
I said.
Well, it depends what you're into.
It's not just boys being boys, though. Come on.
Yeah, whatever happened to boys being boys, man?
I'm telling you.
Everybody got picked on.
Yeah, my back's hurting. I don't know why. Ah!
Can I call you a chiropractor? Massage therapist?
It's just a back on Nurple, Terry.
Okay.
Seriously, I think it's my kidney.
Oh, great.
Your kidney?
I don't know.
I mean, jeez, don't just throw that out there.
I don't know what it is.
Okay. Has it been bothering you for some time?
No, just about 5 minutes now.
Oh, okay.
Did you wake up in a bathtub full of ice at any point? Did somebody steal your kidney in the past 48 hours?
There's a note saying, hey, I just gave you a purple Norba. Go to the hospital immediately. Don't worry about it. I'm fine.
All right.
All right?
Good to know.
Okay.
We don't want anything to happen to you.
No, that's very sweet of you to say. I don't believe it. Anyhow. Can I have a kitty? You're right.
I want the sport court.
Oh, jeez. Now,
yes.
What is the situation that this 15-year-old is now going to face?
He actually had to pay a fine.
A fine? Jeez.
Yes, do 3 days of community service, and the misdemeanor is on his permanent record.
You know what?
What?
So now every time he applies for a loan or tries to lease a car or goes for a job interview, on his record will be, well, we were thinking of hiring you here at Costco, but the Purple Nurple in 2005 is just too much for us to do.
Right.
We don't condone the Purple Nurple.
Right.
I mean, you may not be over it. You could be stacking the shelves, and all of a sudden get this amazing urge to give a Purple Nurple again.
Yep, reoffend.
You can twist the pork and bean can when no one's looking.
Pork and bean.
Whatever, ma'am.
If I sued Ryan Melson every time he pummeled me when I was a freshman.
Right. If I sued John Salvia for body slamming me in the nurse's office, Terry, I could have been rich well before my time.
Well, take it up with the Oregon people.
It's a pecking order, man. Food chain. Can't defend yourself, you get the Purple Nurple.
It's all a part of this ongoing plague, Terry. These are all symptoms. Every day you bring up more symptoms of the pussification of men that is just so running rampant. The pandemic is now an epidemic. It's out of control, Terry. Every day, more examples. You can't give someone, it's not going to make you the toughest guy in the world, but it adds a little bit to your toughness. Being able to be on the receiving end, dealing with it, not crying, and just figuring out a way to get even somehow. But no. Oh, no, I'll bring up a lawsuit. Yeah. That'll show them. Pussies!
Come back with a knife or something. Be a man.
Try. Come back with your gang.
Yeah.
Just wait till you're a senior and you take it out on the freshman like you got it. That's how it works.
Unbelievable.
Terry's going to buy Darius the Nipple Blocker 3000 for his freshman year in high school.
The nipple
Should just give him hers.
The T-Man.
That's what we're telling you, basically, is people hate you. Oh, jeez. I'm explaining to Kendall. She's trying to explain to me what's going on with all these text pages that are rolling in, with the emails that I'm receiving about her supposed lifestyle against what she portrays as her true social life, Terry.
Right.
And she says, what were you explaining to me? How were you explaining it during the break? There's a certain faction of women out there?
Yes.
All right, tell me what the deal is.
Explain
it to everybody. She's trying to explain again, Terry, why emails have been rolling in, calling her out, suggesting things that wouldn't be consistent with the things she tells us about her social, sex, and active life, if you will.
Right.
Now, why do you think, what did you explain to me during the break as to why I'm getting these letters, please?
Well, yesterday I was just a little upset with the text pages that were rolling in because
and those text pages come in at 97373, Terry. That's the text number for those out there who are about to text page yet again. That's 97373. Go ahead, Nick.
Well, some of them had actual personal information of me that was slightly skewed to portray me in a worser light.
It's slightly skewed in the worser light.
Here it is. And education.
Isn't it good? The fall semesters are about to begin.
Right, go ahead. No, so I was like, these people have to know me in some way or some form. I don't know. So I was like, who could it be? So I was thinking, and using my deducting, I found out kind of, and these girls are just trying to get me to be kicked off the air because they're trying to break my whole persona here.
They're trying to get
crack that, and they think if you catch me in a lie, you're going to kick me off because they don't want to hear that prissy bitch on the radio anymore.
Wow, the prissy
now,
bitch.
do you know who these girls are, or this is just your wild cockamamie understanding of how to make sense out of this?
Well, I kind of know who they are.
You have a good idea as to who these girls are.
I have a good idea from sources who they are.
You have done some Nancy Drew type research, some investigating, and you learned between yesterday and today that there's a certain element of females out there that are so bothered by the fact that you're sitting here in the studio with us that they are the ones, and all these emails, I'm telling you, I'm getting like, it's more than dozens. It's almost like over 100 now.
Whoa.
And you're telling me these girls are so committed to getting you kicked off the air that all these emails and all these text pages that come from all different numbers and all different email addresses.
No, actually, I was looking at the text pages yesterday. There were 6 text pages from the same person saying different things.
Mm-hmm.
So she did a little calling back.
You've done a lot of research on this. I'm glad this isn't bothering you.
Right. It is bothering me.
It is bothering me. So you discovered that... and through some contacts of yours, you came to the conclusion that there's a certain group of how many women? Do you have an estimation of how many women are a part of this scheme to get you and me at odds?
I don't have an.
Don't have that knowledge?
I know.
Okay.
The exact number.
Can you give me a ballpark figure of how many women out there are plotting your demise?
I would guess all of Kent, maybe.
All of Kent?
I don't know. Like, I know at least 3.
Three girls.
At least 3.
3 girls that you were in the same grade with in high school, or what?
Yeah, I think so.
And did they hate you back then, or they liked you back then, and they just hate to see how you're doing now?
They hated me then. They hated me now.
Why do they hate you then? Why did you and them not see eye to eye in high school?
Because I guess I'm the prissy bitch that they said.
That they didn't enjoy to be around as Lee.
Kent's a little bit harder core than I am, and I didn't really fit in there.
You didn't fit in with the average Kent slut girl, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Could it be that they felt that you thought you were better than them because you were a little bit more wholesome and pure and innocent?
Well, maybe not for those.
And that's why they're spending their post-high school time writing email after email, text page after text page, just trying to destroy your reputation on the air.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Some people just haven't gotten out of Kent yet.
A great lie!
When you're moving on and doing big things.
Oh, jeez, right. All right, don't get carried away with yourself. Now, you
entering.
You were out of Kent even while you were still in Kent. Is that the problem?
I think I thought I was out of Kent
And
while
now
I was
you're
still in Kent.
Now you're truly out of Kent, but they're still in Kent.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, Kendall's making it clear, you don't want to be in Kent.
I guess not.
John's in Kent. I think that says it all.
Wow.
But Kendall, you live at home with your parents in Kent.
Oh, jeez.
3 months out of the year.
All right, well, so you're not really moving on.
Well,
so you don't like your parents
still call that home, though.
Your parents choose to live in Kent. Are you calling your parents like some subhuman cretins, or are they the exception too?
No, my grandma lives in Kent. We take care of her.
Mm-hmm. So the only reason that your family is still in Kent is because your grandma's unable to move anywhere else.
Yeah.
I see.
My mom, as soon as she...
She's got a good excuse for everything, Terry.
Yes, she does.
She's
Very
very on,
convenient.
my mom wants to move away.
She's got a lot of answers.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of answers, don't you, Kendall?
I have answers for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
Are they honest, truthful answers, or just the bullcrap answers of the day, Terry?
Yeah.
And even if she is correct in her analysis, that this isn't a whole wide scope of people from her high school trying to call her out. It's just 3 girls that are typing different names and different email addresses and starting a new AOL account just so they can write me another email about Kendall. Even if that was the case, which seems far-fetched.
Right.
Isn't she doing herself a little bit of trouble, Terry? Isn't she getting herself in a little bit of a spot by calling these 3 girls out? If they're that determined, these 3 girls, to destroy you in the fashion you say they are, to take them on like this on the air, don't you get a little bit concerned about that?
Yeah, I was just thinking about that as we were sitting here.
Mm-hmm.
You're like now making things worser for yourself.
Way worser.
If it's true, and these girls are doing all she says, taking all this time, and with such motivation and such energy to destroy Kendall, the fact that she is going off on them saying, I discovered who you are and you can't get... that would just inflame them even more.
Well, and it just also shows that they were right. She thinks that she's above them. And that's what pisses them off anyway.
And Kendall also, as I speak about her having all the answers, Terry, was trying to explain to Vinnie the Pooh and I yesterday after the show that she's, while being pure and innocent, has done enough sexually, Terry, without going the whole route, if you will. She's done enough sexually Tell me if I'm quoting you correctly. She's done enough sexually, Terry, to get a true understanding that she's never going to really enjoy sex.
Wow,
really? That's shocking.
Is that the way you phrased it, Kendall?
Well, I just said that the whole idea of it and the whole mess of it just kind of grosses me up.
You don't see yourself as a person ever to enjoy a sexual experience.
Well, when you get your mind thinking about what you're actually doing and the smells and the positioning, and it's just not
the physics of it doesn't turn you on.
Oh, it kind of grosses me out.
It grosses her out. And you've done enough to get a good idea that you're not, because there are people out there, for whatever reason, that don't enjoy sex.
Right.
I mean, they're few and far between.
Mm-hmm.
They just perhaps either don't do it or do it and just realize I'm doing it again and I'm not enjoying it again.
Sure.
And that's how they live their life. You're suggesting there's a good possibility you're going to be one of those people.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm just shocked she's done enough to know.
Mm-hmm.
She's done her research.
She never said she was a saint, Stephen.
You can start combing your hair again, Stephen. I didn't know she was like that.
Putting on that aqua velva again, Stephen. To go with your mandals. Fascinating, Terry.
Oh, that is.
See that though, where sex is gross.
Yeah, I can relate. He feels the same way.
I can see it.
Sex with you or just in general?
Wow.
Mostly me, but in general.
So you have some similar feelings that you have never gotten the whole scope of why everyone is just obsessed with sex.
Yes. Even the word's kind of gross.
Ow!
Go ahead, say it 100 times.
That would be juvenile.
You're not that way,
I
are
don't
you?
see how anyone could see the word itself being a gross word.
Does your wife know you feel this way?
Oh, yes!
I'm sorry, who?
I mean...
Yeah, that would be interesting information, especially 2 weeks into a marriage.
Right.
Well, actually, he's made it pretty clear. He's given us hints all along the way in his experiences here on the program, Terry, that he's never been one to be obsessed with the act of sex.
Right.
He's made it clear that he expects to stop having sex altogether by age like 35, 40.
Right.
40, I'm out.
40, he's out. He sends in his retirement papers at age 40 as far as he's done for the rest of his life.
Wow.
He wasn't joking when he talked about that about a year or so ago. Were you?
I'm hanging up the cleats.
Oh, yes! Cleats is such a disgusting word.
Whoa.
So maybe, even though you guys are a little over 10 years apart, you guys have a true connection there.
Oh.
You could have gotten together, lived a life, and never had sex.
Would have been great. They would have had to talk, though, I guess, if you're not going to have sex, right?
A lot of movie nights, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Movie night, yeah, Terry, I know what you're thinking, Terry. What are movie nights supposed to lead to?
Right, why would you watch this?
Terry knows what a movie is. A movie is nothing but foreplay! That's what you're about to say, Terry.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
No, but like kissing and stuff is okay, but when you get into the sweaty just mess, it's just...
Easy now.
Wow.
Ugh.
You're turning me on.
He's thinking sweaty mess. Yes, like it.
Earlier, she was saying all she was doing was kissing, but now she's been into the sweaty mess, so it's kind of a different story now that all these emails have come out.
Hey, she is sticking to the fact that she's never actually had intercourse, but she said she's done enough. She's obviously been fingered or something.
Wow.
So, she doesn't like the sex act as she sees it right now. But one could certainly come to the forefront now and say very simply, oh, don't worry, Kendall, one day you'll meet the guy who'll change all that, or the woman. And
wow.
You'll be there in a sexual position, preferably from behind. And you'll be saying to yourself, oh, I never knew it could be like this. You don't see that as the case?
Well, that could be a possibility down the road, but it hasn't happened.
And you don't see it as the case?
No, that could be the case.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
All right, well, when you figure it out, you let us know.
Okay.
She's pondering it, though.
She's pondering. It's ponderous, man.
It really is.
Yeah.
Terry can't relate to any of this. 1-866, if you enjoyed it from the 4th grade on. 663.
Actually, 2nd grade.
Oh, just.
She had him at tricycle.
But you can't either. I mean, you love it, too.
Who's that?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
I can understand someone feeling that way. I can't relate necessarily. I don't see any problems with sex.
Right.
You like the sweaty mess?
It depends on if you're with the right person. I understand there's some wrong people to get sweaty with.
Right.
There have been some women I've gotten sweaty with that I was more grossed out than, and in the same token, there's been women I've gotten sweaty with that it was better than ever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And the fact that she was willing to lie there with my sweat beads just dropping on her body. Go ahead, moan for me there, Kendall.
No, ew.
Oh, okay. Because I get sweaty, man.
Oh, you're a sweater.
You're not helping.
I wouldn't say I'm a sweater per se, Terry.
Yes.
Depends on the climate.
Oh, okay. If it's a little chilly in the house, you're okay.
Well, as you can tell from in the studio, I like a very strong air-conditioned joint.
Sure.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
Now let's take some calls.
Okay.
Well, there's been a lot to digest over the past few minutes. Yeah. There's a conspiracy of 3 women against Kendall to have her lose her position here in the studio. And by the way, your position's going to be lost anyway because you're going to college next week.
Yeah, they should just stop.
They should just stop. You're convinced that it's 3 girls sending all these emails about you.
It could be more, but I know that a couple.
Mm-hmm. You know of a couple specifically that you're convinced are a part of this.
Yes.
But they never liked you in high school, so why would they write good emails about you?
Well, why would they care at all? Why would they waste time out of their day?
Because it's bothering you.
Yes, because they're getting the reaction that they...
Well, I just think they're even stupider than I thought before.
Well... If they get any more stupider, it'll be worse, Terry.
Yeah.
Boy. You're on the air. Hello.
What's up, T-Man?
How are you, sir?
Man, I'm all right. I'm just in this punk-ass traffic right now. What's going on, though?
Well, I thought you might be inclined to tell me. Go ahead. What's on your mind?
No, basically, I have 3 things to say, man. First of all, Kendall, tell those girls, man, just quit hating. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They need to stop bothering you. Just because they're now on the show, they need to quit hating. Second of all, the woman that said that the teacher was manualing her titties, or how can you do that with one hand? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can do it with one hand, but how you can do it with 2 hands? You know what I'm saying?
I understand. You're stuck in traffic. You're on the air. Hello. 1-866-663-T-Man. Go ahead.
Yeah, T, I just think, good morning, by the way. I just think that Kendall just hadn't had the right guy to bring her to Ruckus.
And I expected that would be a lot of people's reaction. Mm-hmm. And Kendall really is still sticking to the story that she hasn't had sex of any kind as far as classic intercourse of any kind. So how would she know?
Right.
She claims she's done enough to know. But, hey, she's her own best judge. And if she gets a strong sense that she's going to be one of those people that just doesn't get the enjoyment out of sex that the average person gets, who would argue with that? Right. She got pretty big breasts, though, so that'll make you feel good. Anyhow, you're on the air.
Enough padding there,
Usually
right?
women who have bigger breasts enjoy sex more. It's just a fact of life, Terry.
Really?
Yeah, it's nature. It's nature.
That.
There's no doubt about it.
How about girls with bigger guts? Do they like it more?
No.
Okay.
The men they're with especially don't like it more. You're on the air.
Yes, they do.
Hello? One time you enjoy sex. The woman with a big gut.
Right.
Yes. Go ahead, sir.
Hello?
Yes.
T-Man.
Yes, sir.
This Kendall girl sounds like she's been molested as a kid.
Oh, my gosh. That's
Kendall,
not pretty.
Oftentimes people suppress those memories, but I ask you to look deep within your psyche and deep within your own inner self. Do you recall at any point in your childhood and or adolescence being on the wrong end of a molestation situation? Because there's a right end.
It's there now.
At a wrong end. Well, there's a worser end, at least, here.
Right.
Where are you on the worser end of any molestation situation that you can recall?
No.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I understand.
Uncle Chester?
People do suppress these things, Terry.
Right.
Obviously, she needs to have hypnosis to have it dragged out of her.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
Or maybe your mother or the way you were raised had something to do with it, huh? They told you that it was a terrible thing?
Well, I'm Catholic. That could be true.
Oh, well.
Mm-hmm.
Are the lambs still screaming?
We'll have to get you deep under hypnosis later.
Yeah.
At 10:01, yeah. Right. That's when the
Lights
hypnosis
out party?
begins. That's right. Well, we call it hypnosis now.
Oh, okay. Is that the new name?
She's out,
Keep up, Terry.
Damn it.
Hey, dude, it's your turn. I think she's out. That's perfect.
You're on the air. Hello. Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
I believe Kendall, because any girl that is hot and successful...
You can't say that word on the air, though.
All the time.
Oh, jeez.
You what? She said it again?
I experience this all the time. if you have something that other girls don't have, they're gonna hate on you no matter what.
Hey, and I talked about that yesterday. That's just natural human nature.
Right.
But to be so committed to it, to be so obsessed with it, that these girls have nothing better to do with their lives than to make up new screen names and email addresses and call from different text page from different phone numbers. I don't know. The text pages I was reading yesterday had all different numbers. I don't know what the ones Kendall was looking at.
Wow.
Yeah, but I still believe Kendall is wholesome and sweet and innocent because I am, and I have...
Stop it!
You can't say that word on the air!
Huh?
Never mind.
She doesn't even know it's like the.
There's a better way to fix that.
Oh, my God.
Now, is the phrase wholesome and good, is it now becoming very quickly a substitute for meaning I don't enjoy sex? And if I did, I wouldn't be so wholesome and good? Oh, booyah! Are the women who are the victims of becoming sluts just mere products of ones who enjoy sex? Because that would ruin the whole stigma.
Yeah.
These questions and many more to be answered before 10 a.m. We think.
The T-Man.
Hey, Jerry, that Cambodian girl is outside again this morning. She showed up.
Ethiopian.
It's Ethiopian?
Yes.
It's all starving people as far as I'm concerned.
Sure it is.
Somebody hungry is outside.
That's right. Somebody very much needing a plate of food.
Or a fly swatter?
Right. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Terry, that's
free.
Oh, man.
Rude.
Never would say such a thing.
Never heard anything like that before.
Now, she came yesterday.
Yes.
After she came down to the studio. No, she came down to the studio. She came down here at about 10:01 or just about 9, whatever time we signed off. It was like a minute later. So I said to her, hey, you got to be here on time. You want to be on the air. That's part of the deal. You know, I don't work magic here.
Right.
Said it just like that. So I said, if you want, you can come back down tomorrow. And yet, I was thinking, you know, you come down once, you don't come down the next day.
Yeah, she won't be back, right?
She's waiting outside.
Okay. Hey.
Very hungry.
Yeah, usually when they see us, that's like, no way they're coming back.
Never mind. Totally let down. Damn.
Not as cool as I thought.
Yeah.
But you heard about Terry's banana bread loaf.
Soaked in butter.
Okay, easy now. Let's see some text pages that have come in over the past little while. At 8:53 and 26 seconds, somebody writes, can I please frost Kendall's Cinnabon? That's very nice. Yeah, so she just went into that whole diatribe of how she just despises the thought of sex. All right, 8:49 and 6 seconds. Does Kendall's boyfriend know about her not liking sex? T-Man, can you please ask?
Yeah, he kind of has an idea about that.
Kind of.
But you've never really sat and discussed the specifics of the way you feel, or have you?
Well, I've just kind of told him that I think it's disgusting.
Wow! And he still wants to fly in and out of... Well, we saw his picture. We understand. All right. Anyway, 8:40
better, huh?
8:46.
Nice.
Yeah. Don't take that in any hard way.
God.
She's laughing at what I just said, Terry.
Well, that picture is absolutely awful.
She should be defending him.
No, he looks way better.
Whatever. The picture tells me all I need to know.
Right. Oh, he photographed.
It's only so much better he can look.
Okay.
If you had a good camera, he'd look really hot.
Right. one of those disposables. What do you expect?
Right.
8:46 and 53 seconds. T-Man has blue balls. Okay. 8:46 and 34 seconds. T-Man, can you ask Lou about Game 6? Lou, are you around, Lou? Is there any comment you want to make about Game 6?
I'm right here.
Oh, geez. Nice for you to be here on a moment's notice.
Yes, it is.
Is there anything you'd like to tell us about Game 6?
We're going to be back here to play Game 6.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Now, Lou.
I guarantee you.
That was 4 years ago, Lou.
We're going to be back here to play Game 6.
Okay.
You can count on it.
Okay.
Nelly and Booney and all the guys.
Nelly
Griffey
and Booney.
and Randy.
Yes. Some requests just won't go to bed, Terry.
I guess not.
Yes. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
There you have it.
Can I go home now?
Yeah, so take that Joey Cora little guy with you. Okay, there you go. Very nice. Thank you, Lou. Let's see. It's part of what text paging is all about, Terry. We fulfill every request that you ever give us.
Oh, really?
8:46 and 28 seconds. I pity Kendall's hack boyfriend. He should dump her bunt ass.
Oh.
8:46 and 26 seconds. JD, you're not the father. Signed, Maury Povich.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
8:45 and 53 seconds. T-Man, put a picture of Kendall on the website now. We fulfill every request. Okay. 8:45 and 7 seconds. I can't stand Kendall. She is one of the most annoying people I know. She thinks she's too good for everyone else, and that's the worst personality a person can have.
Wow.
And just a minute, or actually less than a minute earlier, someone text Paige the following at 8:44 and 51 seconds. Kendall, girls like you are refreshing in today's world. It's good to know there are people that'll speak up like that. Thank you. And there are those out there that like you like myself.
Aww.
Can you get two contrasting opinions such as that in a span of a minute on text paging anywhere else, Terry?
No.
But the T-Man of the morning show? Can you?
No.
Can you answer me?
I just did.
Oh, I didn't hear you. All right. Mm-hmm. T-Man, I didn't like the sex you gave me the other night. 8:44 and 30 seconds. Signed your wife. No, it's signed Laura J.
Well, damn it, Laura J. Next week we'll try again, right?
I don't know. Maybe I didn't. I don't know what to make of this. Anyhow, let's see. Yes. I wasn't going to text in, but after Kendall said she never has any plans to enjoy sex, I had to let her know from one humber. She should. Okay, well, whatever. All right. Yes. Kendall's beliefs are more common than people want to admit, and she should be commended. Probably the same woman. Let me see if that's the same woman before DVB. No, it's not.
Wow, that's very nice.
8:40 and 39 seconds. Don't let the haters get you down. Do your thing, girl.
Snap, snap.
They ain't worth your time.
Yeah, kick that guy to the curb.
8:40 and 33 seconds. Kendall's breath smells like Vinny's zipper. Signed, James.
Wow, James.
8:39 and 57 seconds. I want to meet Kendall's mini sleeve in training. Signed, Jesse.
It's like a Harry Potter sleeve, right? It's an up-and-coming wizard.
Little baby sleeve.
8:38 and 4 seconds. Kendall's story is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. It's bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. 8:37 and 53 seconds. What's cracking, T-Man? 8:37 and
John.
30 seconds.
Not much.
8:37 and 30 seconds. Do your job, T-Man. Bend over and check her hymen.
What?
8:37 and 6 seconds.
You fulfill all requests, right?
That's right, you do. You just said that.
I believe Kendall is telling the truth. She's a cute girl who's becoming successful and hotter by the day. Bitches talk S-word. It happens to me in my life all the time.
Sure.
8:35 and 1 second. Kendall was jumping up and down on my donger last night.
Wow.
You like that one, huh, Terry?
Some of these people, I swear.
Signed, Terry Free.
Pretty sure guys that call it dongers aren't getting it done.
Okay. That's just what's so funny about it.
What's the woman's name? Oh, this is her story here. You want to bring in, is it Amaya? Amaya, Terry. She called yesterday. I told her to come down immediately. She came down at around 10 o'clock or something in that parameter. She said that she was cheated on and she cannot come to grips with the fact that a woman who's as extremely gorgeous as she is could ever be cheated on in a world such as the one we're living in. It doesn't make sense to her. She can't make heads or tails out of it. She is absolutely shell-shocked when she found out that her boyfriend has cheated on her. And Amaya has come in to talk with us about this, trying to look for some personalized therapy.
Okay.
Terry, we are so catering to the public that we will provide you personalized therapy upon your request. We take all requests. Kendall's hymen is not intact. Oh,
Boy, we really are the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Minus the sick kids.
Let us bring in Amaya. Amaya is coming in to discuss the absolute nature of her mind right now. She is in utter shock that given her immense, beautiful state that she can't help but be in, Terry, that she could ever be cheated on by any blood-pumping man. Does that pretty much capture the essence of your feeling right now, Amaya? Is Amaya the way to pronounce your name, or what?
Yes, Amaya.
Stop looking at my bagel. Amaya is your name, and you were cheated on when? When was the time frame? How long did you go out with the guy? When did you start going out with him? And tell me all the particulars of the situation, if you will. And you are, by the way, just for the record, you are a very, very attractive woman who is wearing a lot of, actually, it's not too much. Not yet, anyway, from the...
It's very noticeable on this end, I'll tell you that.
Is it?
Yes.
I'm starting to get more and more of it. You're wearing a nice-smelling perfume.
Oh, thank you.
Whether you're wearing too much or not remains to be seen. Anyhow, when did you start going out with this guy?
A year and a half ago.
He
was dating someone else.
And you took him away from her?
Well, no, he told me that he was breaking things off with her, but from what he remembers now, he had told me clearly that he was still with her at the time. So...
She's a really hot Cambodian, Terry.
Ethiopian.
That's what I'm saying.
So we continued dating for a year. And then just recently, last month, he cheated on me with a girl that he met on MySpace.
On MySpace.
Ooh. Wow.
Yeah.
MySpace is like tearing up the world, Terry. Blowing up. I want to get on people's MySpace.
Wow.
What do you do? All people requested me, you gotta get MySpace. You gotta, even for the show, you gotta get a MySpace deal going. What is that?
90 seconds to sign up.
But when people keep sending me emails saying, do you want to join this group? Is that the MySpace?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I keep saying no, I should be saying yes from now on.
Yeah.
Just sign up. It's easy.
I think I said yes to one girl who sent me one.
You want to see her space?
Oh, I had to see her.
Wow.
I had to see her space. Yeah,
it's a big space.
Picture of her and her friends.
You guys.
So you met this girl on MySpace.
Yes.
MySpace is corrupting society, in your opinion.
Pretty much, she posted a picture of her giving him a lap dance after he completely broke things off with her and he tried to get back together.
And that was all the evidence you needed, obviously. That made it clear to you that he was a cheater, and more than that, he was cheating on you.
Yeah.
A woman who is not only one of the best-looking ladies that you've ever seen, but she is a well-rounded, nicely grounded, nice personality. She's got the whole package, or am I going too far with all this?
No, you're pretty right on.
I'm right on the bullseye.
Man.
Wow. And I can imagine that you would be in a state of shock to some degree and needing an explanation, as you have come down for, as to why and how this could happen.
Well, there was nothing that I was doing that was wrong. I was like the perfect girlfriend to him. And
But
there's
were
no
you
reason.
doing things right?
Oh, yeah. That's the tough part.
I was doing things right. I was
And
definitely...
you can be sure of this how?
I just know.
You just know. A woman just knows.
Well-
Sometime a woman is just warped with her perception of things, and even though she thinks she's doing things right, she may not be doing things as right as she thinks.
Ooh, tough.
Well, I'm even more convinced now that I was doing things right because now he's begging for me back. So.
I mean, anything.
Yeah.
And the new boyfriend you're with is confirming to you that you do everything right?
Yeah, he's not my new boyfriend, but
Who is he? You talked about a guy yesterday on the air that you're with now.
yeah, he's a little older than me. I'm just dating
You're just hanging
him.
out with him.
Yeah.
All right, just passing some time with him.
Yeah.
But you're doing things right.
Yes.
Doing things.
If it wasn't so wrong, it wouldn't be so right.
I guess not. Yeah.
And you heard my mini explanation as to why even the hottest of women, especially the hottest of women, and, well, it's a little bit more different when a hot woman who's so well-rounded as this woman claims she is gets cheated on, Terry. That's a little more peculiar.
Right.
But hot women who don't have the package of personality and being grounded get cheated on all the time. More often than not. I love talking like this.
Microphone works great.
So does that make you feel a little bit better?
Not really.
Oh, jeez. Why
There's
not?
just no reason for him to cheat on me at all.
Yes.
If I had a reason, like if I was doing something wrong, then I can understand. But it was just like...
What would be something that you were doing wrong that would make it clear to you that you deserved, or you could understand why you were cheated on? Give me an example of something you could have done that was wrong that you would have been like, oh, okay, I did that, so that's why he cheated on me.
Well, when I first found out about everything, because I looked through his email account, well, there's a
Well,
wrong.
one could say that was wrong.
Okay, well, yeah, but the thing is, he wrote a friend, and he told her, like, he told him that basically he was going off to Mexico for the weekend, and don't tell Maya's.
Are you using a fake name?
No.
It's very clear her name is Sofa Terry.
This is my brother Couch.
Reminds one of a of a fine reclining area of space.
It's a strong Ethiopian name.
Yes.
Hey, this is my dad Davenport.
You have a very pronounced collarbone. Now, is this something passed down through genetics, or are you very thin, or just what's the deal? I like it. I like the pronounced collarbone. It's combined with her. She's got a nice hip situation, Terry, so if she was just skinny all the way through, it'd be a problem for a lot of guys, especially these days. But that collarbone is just like begging for attention.
It helps to carry the 2 pails of water back from the well, on the stick.
Are you aware of this pronounced collarbone? And
Yes, I'm aware.
I think it's nice. It's
I'm happy
nice.
with it.
All right, back to what we were talking about. What the hell were we talking about, Terry?
Well, things that
she was searching through his email account, and then what? Okay.
And I found out that he went off to Mexico with this girl, and he didn't tell me about it.
Now, my question was, give me an example of something you could have done that was wrong, that would have made you at least have an understanding of why he cheated on you. Give me an example.
Like if I neglected his feelings, because he told me that, well, maybe you should think about what you're not providing that I had to look for in somebody else. But I was providing everything.
Oh, how do you know?
I mean, I took care of him.
How did you take care of him? Oh, wait, no, hold on, sorry. How did you take care of him?
I mean, he practically lived with me.
Financially?
Emotional support. Got him through,
Well, why would you do that for a guy? Why would you be...
because I cared about him.
Mm-hmm. Now, in your taking care of him financially, and you're taking care of him in physical... did you take care... Look at Hotshot checking around. Did you...
He's getting
trying to see if anything else is sticking out.
Oh, did you know that? You'd have to look to yourself for that one. Sorry. Did you take care of him sexually as well as a woman should when she's in love with a man?
Yes, but I think that when...
Or are you a little frigid when it comes to that area?
I'm not frigid.
You're not frigid.
No.
She's crazy.
Frigid air in the dairy air.
Okay, so would you say that if you're not frigid, that you are kind of on the freakier side? Or somewhere in the middle?
I wouldn't call myself a freak. I'm just very
You
in touch
lean
with
freak.
my... Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you are willing to do all the things that a man enjoys when he's being monogamous for a week or so. With a woman, you're willing to do all the things that he enjoys in that area.
Pretty
in the
much.
sexual area.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So there are things that are off limits.
Things that I might not be comfortable with,
But
but there was never
limits.
anything that I ever denied him.
Really?
So even though you were uncomfortable with something, even though you were
Moving to Ethiopia.
easy.
All right, thank you.
even though you may have been uncomfortable
First
with
bus to
something
Ethiopia.
sexual. Oh my God,
long
sexually,
Yes.
you still gave in to him.
Terry,
No, because he wouldn't really push the limits. If I wasn't comfortable with something,
so there wasn't any fights in that area?
No.
There wasn't anything he was asking for, you were saying, no, I'm not comfortable with that, and he didn't understand?
No. But I mean, every boyfriend asks for a threesome, so...
So you gave it to him.
No, I didn't.
Really?
You didn't have a threesome with him, even though he asked for it?
Yeah.
And once he asked and you said no, he didn't, sit around pouting. He just
No.
got on with his life. And had a
No,
threesome
because I
with somebody
almost arranged it, and he kind of freaked out. I was more comfortable with it than he was, and he was just,
else. So
really
he put
nervous.
he put the kibosh on it.
Yeah,
You were
he was,
ready for it.
really shy, and so I was like, yeah, you're not ready for this.
Do you ever follow through with that threesome, or you never had it?
Nope.
Wow. Well, what do you think of Terry?
Terry's beautiful.
Oh, that's what we thought.
Oh, geez.
Here's a more delicate question. What do you think of me?
Well, to be with Terry, though.
I think you're smart enough, wise enough, mature enough to understand that this guy cheated on you, and perhaps the regret that he's showing and the begging that he's giving you gives you an indication that he realizes the huge mistake he made, but there doesn't have to be a reason why a guy cheats. Sometimes guys just cheat, and it's no reflection on you. No, I'm not convinced that that's the case. There might have been something that was a little bit missing, a little void in the relationship that made him hear that call to another woman on MySpace. But I don't have the time to really deduct to get a true conclusion on all that. I'm not picking up on anything yet. You seem like the kind of woman that is with a lot to offer and should be able to keep a guy completely satisfied. Do you see anything, Terry? You picking up on anything?
No.
Oh, so you're into her.
Oh, yeah. I think I'll make arrangements with her later.
Are there any more questions that you have? Are you starting to let it just settle in and move on with it? Some would say the fact that you are completely at a loss after all this time after being cheated on, looking for answers, one could make the case that you're still a little bit obsessed with this guy. And if he stops begging to take you back, you might start the begging.
No. He called me last night. He calls me all the time.
I understand, but the only reason that you're not calling him is because he's already calling you. But if he were to stop calling you...
No, I have no interest in him. He doesn't understand that I don't,
Or do you have such an interest that you can't even calculate it?
Well, it's interesting that she gave everything, and she did everything for him for a year and a half, and then all of a sudden can cut off her emotions like that and have no interest. That I find a little...
I've done it before,
off.
yeah.
But the other thing, too, could maybe you have making it so easy for him to get away with everything, like, paying for everything and being kind of,
Maybe she was too convenient for this.
Yeah, maybe she just didn't, give him a challenge.
She was, in some sense, Terry, too big a sap.
She gave too much.
Yes.
Maybe the reason he's calling now, so after the fact of your relationship being over, is he's trying to cash in on that threesome little marker he has hanging out there.
He arranged that, too. He actually put up something on MySpace, and he said that I was his fiancé. I'm not even dating him.
Yeah, but you arranged a threesome. That's pretty cool. I mean, not every girl does that.
Yeah. Trust me, we know.
He's regretting not making it happen. We know.
I'm sure he's regretting it.
Yes.
With the girl that he doesn't love.
So if there are some unanswered questions, can you move on? Can you eventually get to the point where you can just live with the fact that you were cheated on, or you're going to continue to obsess until you have every answer you need?
No, but I'd like a monogamous relationship, and now it just seems impossible.
You don't believe in the idea of the monogamous relationship anymore. You've been scarred to that degree that you don't believe any man has the ability to be faithful if you were cheated on. Every woman has the potential of being cheated on. That's your opinion now.
I just don't think that I attract the type of guys that are willing to be monogamous.
You like the cheaters?
Because you've been cheated on by everybody, right?
Yeah,
You know what you're
like
saying?
my previous
Yeah.
boyfriend, too.
Yeah.
He cheated on me, too.
You want to take some calls and see what people's opinions are on this, or what?
Sure.
Okay, Sofa. 1-866-663 T-Man. You're on the air.
Oh, man.
Hello? You're on the air with Sofa. Go ahead. Anyone there?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Sofa. Sir.
Oh, I thought it was Amaya. Never mind. Click.
Go ahead, sir. Sir, I heard you say yes, sir. Are you there?
I believe so.
All right, go ahead. You're on.
So, are we still talking to that same broad?
Yeah, she's here.
I had put the phone down. I just went and copped the new Madden, so it was a little in-depth.
Oh, that's right. Madden comes out today.
Oh, my God. Oh, whoa.
It was a day off. Just
What's
to
your
go
name
get
again?
it, man.
Yeah, time to go.
Yeah, I got to go.
Take a break before people hit the price closet.
Man, today's August 9th. Madden comes out today, man. Yes.
Took the day off, man. It's
God,
not
why did
holiday.
you have to bring up Madden now?
All right, go ahead.
My bad. Yes, I'm sorry. So, the situation, from my perspective, is the broad had to do something wrong that she doesn't know about. She doesn't do the dishes. She doesn't run the vacuum. She doesn't do the laundry.
The fact that he called her broad pretty much told you where this call was
She
going.
doesn't keep her car clean enough.
Oh.
I mean, there's a million different reasons. Maybe he's seen her digging through his underwear drawer. You know what I mean? There could be a million different reasons. She could have just flipped the switch and he was like, I'm out.
So there's no woman who doesn't give a man a reason not to cheat on her.
If the man can justify it to himself, that's all that matters.
All right. You're on the air. Hello.
Go
You're on the air.
T-Man.
Yes, you're on. Go ahead.
Yeah, T-Man.
Yes.
Yeah, you know the Sean's life rule number 2 is they'll cheat with you, they'll cheat on you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thank you for that deep thought.
What was it again?
If they'll cheat with you, they'll cheat on you. You didn't... I think she mentioned that he had a girlfriend when they first got together,
right.
But would you classify that as him getting together with you in a cheating type situation on his old girlfriend, yes or no?
Yeah, he definitely told me that she was just going through some hard times and he just couldn't break up with her right
Well,
then.
there is that strong philosophy that if you meet a guy and the way you got introduced to him was through a cheating situation, that you are just letting the clock tick till he cheats on you.
Yeah.
So that could be all the explanation you need. This guy is just a classic cheater. Once a cheater, always a cheater. Going to cheat on whoever he's with. Now, why do you attract cheaters? Because there's no other guys out there. Right, Lou?
I'll tell you. Booney never cheated on me. And I'm going to be back here for game 6.
No, he's a very faithful guy.
Okay?
Yes.
Booney's got big pecs.
Oh, just, you're on the air. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hi.
Hey, I guarantee that it's just because she's picking the wrong guys. They're not picking her.
And what kind of guys do you suggest she goes for next time?
Probably guys that have a history of cheating, been there, done that, and she's just picking them and keep picking them.
No, what kind of guys do you suggest she moves on to?
Well, if you don't give up the cookie and you make them wait, that's my philosophy.
Mm-hmm.
Make them wait for the cookie.
The cookie. Yes. So where do you...
Wait,
never wait. Where do you find those guys that are willing to wait? A Star Trek convention? Okay, that's where you have to hang out. Star Trek convention. There's going to be one. Well, it's one starting in 10 minutes. Okay. You probably missed that one, though. All right. You're on the air. Hello. Hello?
Hello?
You.
Hey, I think the issue is when she said that she did everything for him, maybe it just wasn't his language that she was communicating her love in.
Did you guys have a good level of communication in the relationship while it was strong? Or was it ever really strong?
That's a good question.
But while you thought it was strong, did you have a good open stream of communication back and forth between you and him for the year or so you went out?
Yeah, after he cheated on me, we really worked on communication, but he still lied often. And
after he cheated on you, so you were once cheated on and you took him back?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, in the beginning of the relationship,
That's right.
I came back to Seattle, and then
I don't
he...
get all this. Yeah. I should be
So you continued to go back to him even though he cheated on you, so...
Well, I thought,
shame on
everybody
you. Move
makes
on.
mistakes.
That's right.
Man 2006 way?
Yeah, exactly. It's tough to listen to somebody named Sofa.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the armchair?
You're on the air.
She got nice cushions.
Where are you? Sofa soda.
Hello?
Huh?
Sofa soda.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Hey, what's up, T-Man? It's Chet.
How are you, Chet?
How you doing, man?
Okay, thanks for asking.
First thing, good girls always attract bad boys.
Mm-hmm.
Bad boy.
Are you a good girl, per se, there, Sofa?
Yeah, I'm definitely a good girl.
Mm-hmm. And you get turned on by the bad boys of the world?
Not really.
You think
now,
they're...
I got one question for you. When he cheated on you the first time, did you find out yourself or did he tell you about it?
He told me the week of midterms.
Midterms.
And it was 2 months before. He just broke down. He's like, I just had to tell you now because it's just
the
been
guilt's
eating
gotta
away.
eat at him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, see, women can be perfect in all ways, but when women are like food, I mean, you don't want to eat the same bowl of rice your whole life. You know?
It's a new one. All right, thanks. You're on the air. You're on the air. Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Maybe it's because what...
Screw your vibrator back together later. Go ahead, yes.
No, maybe it's because what she was doing wasn't fulfilling his needs, and maybe the girl that he cheated on her with, was willing to do what she wasn't.
Why can't people just accept that a guy can, yes, believe it or not, have his needs met and still stray? Why?
You think Randy Moss will be on the Raiders or the Vikings?
I think the version came out late enough that he's going to be. If he's not on the Raiders, it's terrible.
Yeah, I agree.
He's going to be on the Raiders.
Can't wait.
Yes. Okay, Sofa. It was lovely having you here.
Thank you.
We hope that you have learned a thing or two. I can't think of what the hell that could be, but it was nice talking it out with you. If you ever need more therapy, feel free to call back, and we'll talk to you then.
Thank you.
Okay. It's Sofa, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Find her at your local furniture store. Yes.
The T-Man.
It's your boy.
How about a little PM Dawn for you, Terry?
Yes.
The only group willing to rip off Spandau Ballet. It's true. Let's see. Time is short, and so am I. We got some text pages here. Somebody writes at 9:40 and 15 seconds. Life sucks. Get over it. Let's see. 9:32 and 24 seconds. Randy Moss is on the Raiders team, man, but no Ricky Williams on Madden 2006. Ooh. Well, he just rejoined the team about 2-3 weeks ago.
Right.
I can understand from EA Sports. They're good people. Maybe they'll send me a free copy.
Here, say them again one more time.
9:32 and 14 seconds. The T-Man is always right. The best text page ever. The most sense made in any text page ever sent, Terry, is the one that was sent by that individual.
Is that the number one rule?
9:30
Wait,
and
that's
40.
your number.
It is. 9:30 and 42 seconds. T-Man, I got Madden. You guys can all come over, but you must bring Kendall.
Wow.
Getting a lot of text page time there, Kendall.
I think we should go over there.
Right.
I love Madden.
It's going to be a shock of reality when you go back to college and nobody cares about you again.
Oh. Kendall.
Except number 93B.
9:28 and 11 seconds. She let it happen. He knows what to do to make it feel like it was her fault. They're talking about Sofa, Terry.
Sofa, yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What else? What else needs to be read here? Wow. Let's see here. I can't read that one. That's not FCC appropriate.
Can't even substitute? I guess that's a no.
No, I was thinking
oh boy.
ways to substitute and it still wouldn't work.
Jeez.
Can't sub for that word.
It's the visual itself, Terry.
Whoa.
Yes.
What is it about, Terry?
No, it's about Ken Doll.
I'm going to read it after the show.
I'm logging in.
Well, let me just put it this way. It's a thing that some texter wants to do to her forehead.
All righty then.
Sofa got cheated because her cutter is wider than the gorge.
Whoa.
Why does my mic sound weird again now?
I don't know.
Mine seems a little low.
Yours seems hot again.
No, it seems like just dying.
Oh, you're tinny. Yeah, it's going out.
Yeah, it's tinny.
Oh,
Oh, that's
great.
because you backed up, I guess.
It's like going out. No, it sounds tinny. But anyway.
Yeah, it did, yeah.
Yeah, right. Let's see. The reason she got cheated on is very clear. She only has one vagina. Okay, let's see here. No, some women have two. Anyhow.
What?
Do
you still cheat on them, though, right?
9:18 and 48 seconds. Do you people at Cube ever sponsor weddings at the Puyallup Fair?
We don't condone marrying cows.
9:17. 9:17. Well, some of us have no choice. I mean, not me, but some people out there, unfortunately. Yeah.
Right. It's already a done deal.
9:17 and 21 seconds. T-Man, MySpace is for bunts and fags.
Ooh, hot shot?
I'm on MySpace.
He's a bunt and a fag.
9:13 and 3 seconds. Will you marry me, Kendall? Wow.
A proposal?
Better take this one quick before you go back to school. Heaven knows you're not getting one for the next 20 years.
No.
Oh, jeez. Somebody writes, will you marry me, Kendall?
I think I'd have to see a picture first.
Oh, jeez. Then you would have a yes or a no?
He was born in the bayou.
Eating a ham sandwich.
With a golden spoon. With golden teeth.
I think romantic is just sitting down and what a like this.
He's a guy looking for Miss Do-Right. And in the meantime, f***ing everybody inside.
Yeah.
He's high on life. And probably something else, too. And now, the most romantic man in the land.
Just chilling.
He's the ham sandwich guy.
Microphone check, microphone check, microphone check, breaker, 2111. I like to give shots out to all the people that have sex on pool time. I like to give shots out to all the people that don't smoke cigarettes. I like to give a shout out to all the people that don't smoke cigarettes. Last to the least, I like to give a shout out to Anthony dealing with the dispute on Lake Washington, dealing with the boat scenario. I say, where? Whoa now, whoa now, whoa now. Everybody wake up. Bam! Oh!
Jerry, it took 3 years. Just some new variations in the ham sandwich man's introduction of himself.
Yeah, it's working though, huh?
Let's not go that far.
Oh, okay.
Because of time restraints.
Yes.
That's all we get to hear from the ham sandwich man. Well, I mean, you want to call back the guy who wants to marry Kendall, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Or would you rather call back the guy who says yeah, we should probably call back the guy who wants to marry Kendall.
The forehead guy's not getting called back?
I guess not.
Dude, do you really want to do that?
Can't even say it on the air.
Or maybe we should call back the person who says, T-Man, you're always right.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll call back the guy who wants to marry Kendall. A little dialing music, please, Stephen, if you will.
Sorry.
You have the Casio out. Here we go. time.
Calling the freak show.
It's not nice.
Hello?
You're proposing, huh, sir?
Yes, I did.
Yes, who's this?
Oh, this is John Patrick.
Oh, wow.
Hey, John.
John, you are prepared to be engaged to Kendall without even meeting her, just by hearing a couple of seconds of her talking on the air?
Well, yeah, she sounds like a sweet girl.
Well, thank you. How tall are you?
Oh, jeez.
That's the first thing you want to know?
Uh-huh.
That's weird. Well, I'm only about 5'11".
Oh, that's good.
Sounds like a match made in heaven, too.
Yeah, he's perfect for you then, right?
Yeah. Around 6 foot.
They're both conversational dynamos.
Yes.
I don't know where it would end.
Yeah.
Where do you live?
Your life of never-ending entertainment.
Where do you live now? Holy crap.
Okay. Well,
interesting.
that's terrific. All right, thanks, John Patrick.
I'm glad we got to know you a little bit.
Nice to have you out there.
Oh my God.
And if it's meant to be, well, then it'll be meant to be, right, John Patrick?
That is true.
Okay, John Patrick.
I prefer to call him JP.
Oh, jeez. John?
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
You too, sir.
Yes. And the rest of the
Thank
Patricks
you.
as well. All right, very good. There he is. It's John Patrick Terry.
He is John Patrick.
Mhm.
Wow.
Thank you, Stephen. Yeah, I just went to pipe it back up. Oh, jeez.
God, he's good.
Here comes the big finish.